I skip myself today. You got a fast song, I wanna skip it anyway. Might as well skip. Might as well skip. Go on and skip. Might as well skip. Alright, welcome back to the Skippables podcast, everybody. This is the show where we listen to the world's best bands. We find their worst songs. I'm your host, Joe Chapatazzi, and I am back with my co-host, Josh Lopez. What's going on, Josh?
Rev it up. What's up, everybody? Good to be back.
Nice, luscious. That was
Thanks.
very luscious.
I tried to have my lips lower as much as I could.
You lowered your
Get
lips?
a little pucker.
Whoa.
Hello, welcome to
Yeah, I heard the Jessica Rabbit in there. That was great.
Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah.
I could never. I wish.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for everybody, the Roger Rabbit of this podcast, welcome Leon Cortez, the professor.
Ouch, dude! I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Makes
now.
me laugh.
That's a very good compliment, dude. Psycho Skipper, fee, fo. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Woo! What's up, Leon?
Roger
Yeah,
Rabbit.
man, this
and
hot
Roger
mic.
Rabbit, yeah.
Hot mic, dude.
Hot Mike.
Hot room.
Yeah, dude. Warm room. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is like as Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, an innovative movie. This is an innovative episode.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't usually do the in studio multiple guests. We usually do one person at a time. We're breaking the paradigm here.
We're breaking format. We're breaking all the rules. There's no rules here at the on the Skippables podcast, but
And
even if there were,
we
we
had
threw
a
them out
rule
the window.
breaker already in the last episode that he was in. He broke the rules the first time. He's coming back to do it again. Welcome back, and this time bring in the third piece to the puzzle of Monogamy. Welcome Dawn and Adriana of Monogamy.
Thank you.
What's up? Welcome.
You. Wait, what rule did I break last time?
So last time, you and Sam were the first time we ever had two guests on at one time, and of course Leon was not here; he was on vacation.
I was out, yeah.
But that was the first time that ever happened. Now, Leon's back. This is the most time we've ever had anybody in my garage. It's going to be an atomic bomb.
Well, and that was
It's
me,
hot.
because I was the one who's invited on.
Yes.
And again, in typical Lana fashion, I needed my man. I can't live without him.
Yes.
I don't even think I asked.
No, yeah, he just came on, and I'm glad.
Well, it's been great to meet Leon.
Yeah, dude.
That's
nice to
really
meet you.
the important part.
So, yeah, welcome. You guys, I mean, we flew you out all the way over here.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah, dude.
Funds are low now.
yeah.
Put on the Amex, dude.
Yeah.
Come
We
charge
really,
it.
we really appreciate first class.
From Chicago.
You insisted.
How was the in-flight
I
movie?
mean, there was a layover, but it's
Yeah.
still first class.
We fell asleep to David Cronenberg's Crash from 1996.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Great
which
movie.
hopefully our row partner enjoyed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, my
Wouldn't.
He had a goatee. The guy
Watching
I
it on
seen.
the
Oh, he had a
same,
goatee.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
a fan.
he was- yeah.
He's seen it before.
Yeah, maybe kind of a pervert. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Goatee.
now
Talk
he
about
is.
body horror.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, so how's the band going?
Good question. We've been chilling. We've been mostly writing
Yeah.
new stuff. Our friend Jordan moved away, and he was a big promoter of what we were doing. So we were like,
Our
okay, let's work on
patron.
new stuff.
Oh, man.
So I think we probably are going to play shows in Chicago soon. Maybe we'll try to hop on one in like September. But we put out some new stuff
He's
on
being very
Bandcamp.
generous saying we. Dawn has put out and been writing.
I've been. We
But
put
the
out
band
like
will
a little.
perform, right?
The band will
Which
perform.
we will learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The songs that he's writing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I put out a thing on Bandcamp that's some new songs. Monogamy.bandcamp.com.
Check it out.
Not skippable.
Not
and then-
skippable.
Our record with Adriana on it. Never Seen You Dance / Trespassada. I still have like 10 copies. So
Oh, not anymore.
Take a listen.
Our listeners have jumped
It's
on
gone,
it, dude.
dude.
It's gone.
sell that shit out. Put that shit on Discog.
Yes. $500. I have a copy.
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah. I have a copy. So, yeah, get it. Limited edition. 10 copies left, everybody. Only left in the
Major.
world.
Holler.
Major. Okay, that's huge. That's really cool. Everybody check out Monogamy in September when they play.
Yeah.
The Grand Old Chicago Playhouse.
Or ask
wherever.
us to come.
Yeah, there you go.
Play your spot.
We come to California. We can come to California quite often because
There's a California link between Monogamy.
It's true. Come out to Cali. We could play the Scorpion Room or the Roxy, the Viper Room,
You know, if you call
We'll
somebody
play Whiskey A Go Go.
the Whiskey.
you call somebody bi-coastal when they go from the like LA to New York. What do you call somebody who goes to Chicago to LA?
I feel quite tri-coastal.
Tri-coastal.
Yeah, I was in New York earlier this summer. Now I'm in LA.
And you're not like
Yeah.
American,
coasts.
like
All
an
first
American.
class, baby.
Wow. Somebody who does this, I'm sure, all the time, probably on a weekly basis. Lana Del Rey. Lana
She's on the road.
is a traveler.
Is she?
She's been on the road, that's for sure.
I thought she was working at the Waffle House.
I don't think that's her full-time job.
I know she has an apartment in LA and New York, so with the Waffle House connection, that she's also, tri-coastal.
She's tri-coastal. She's more, I think she's global, right? But as an American girl, I think she's everywhere. She's all over the place. And I think in a way, that's like the main appeal about Lana Del Rey. But first, before we get into me getting into Lana Del Rey, why did you want to bring Lana Del Rey to us, Adriana?
I feel like Lana has been making kind of her comeback. And what she put out, I think, during the pandemic, like 2021, Chemtrails, and then Blue Banisters, and now Ocean Boulevard. Like, it's just getting better and better. And I think people are paying more attention again. And she's like just been on my mind because of the new album. So I've just been listening to her a lot.
And the new album like just came out.
Yeah.
Right? Like a couple months ago. We're recording this in like August 2023. Probably came out like June 2023.
Yeah.
So it just came out.
It came out March 24th.
March 20.
Oh, really?
Okay, March 24th.
Man.
Okay, so a few months ago.
Yeah, this year's flying.
Time keeps on
It's flying.
Yeah, dude. Wow. Okay, so I get it. She's having a renaissance, a Lana-sance. What about you, Don?
Well, we did see her live, sort of like leading up to this.
Whoa, when?
Last weekend.
Last weekend.
Last weekend.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Huge.
And are you two both big fans, or like...
I feel like I would like to get into this in a way, but it's like I remember very much like I was in high school listening to like Hype Machine and like a lot of these sort of like blog, like I was a very like music blog kid. So
Right,
like Lana exploded, and then the backlash was so intense. And I just remember that, and then I was like kind of a Tumblr kid, and so like that was just like Lana music would always be like sent to me, but it was like very much refracted through friends. So this is my first time like really like listening to Lana Del Rey in like a super like nerdy way, I guess, of like really being like,
Yeah,
here are
taking
the
notes.
connections.
absorbent about it.
Taking notes.
And then Adriana, so like this is her renaissance, but were you there for the reveal?
I was there. I believe in my last year of college when Born to Die came out, and it just hit me. I was just like, yep. me, check. And my graduation present from my parents was to see Lana at the El Rey in 2012.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Huge.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Good
Okay.
venue.
So what about you, Leon? Were you there for her coming out with like
similar,
video game, that kind of
similar like when she came out, like blogs and definitely like online music posting and stuff was a big thing. So I heard about it, heard the single, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. It's not my thing. I've kind of heard things. Definitely the TikTok song of the red dress part has been in my head.
Oh yeah.
What song is that again? It's on the first album.
No idea, dude.
There's a lot of songs
We'll
about
get into it.
dresses,
Yeah.
Red dress.
jeans,
So many.
bathing
There's like a
suits.
Red
EDM
dress,
version
black
of
dress.
there's an EDM version of this song, and it's like it's banging. I was in Vegas and it was popping off like a
That's
lot.
incredible.
Yeah.
That actually
So it was
sounds
kind of
really
the song of the weekend, but other than that, not much.
Turn it on again.
Yeah, just run it back, DJ.
Damn. Okay, so that was your. I'd say kind of same for me. I think somebody sent me video game at some point. I think it was like a friend of mine They sent it to me. I listened to it. I was like, this is like too slow. This is way too slow for what I was like listening to at the time. So I was just like, all right, kind of put this into like a corner of like, it's just kind of like orchestral slow music. Fine, cool. Not my thing. And then I like trudged down the road up until when my friend, shout out Jerusalem, in geology class was like, hey, I love Lana Del Rey. You've got to listen to her. You haven't? And I was like, no, I haven't. So she made me 2 playlists. I listened to both of them. The first playlist was like really the same kind of slow vibe. And I was like, all right, this is like really chill and calm and like it's fine, like, and I kind of told her that like it's like I like it, but it's like I don't know, I can't really get into it. And so she made me another playlist with just like kind of another set of songs. Same kind of thing. It wasn't until I listened to everything that I really got the full picture. But this is my first time listening to everything. I only listened to like the playlist type shit.
I feel like we've been on this for a minute too, right? Like we've been
listening for like a month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, my like kind of deeper response, I guess, is that I've been doing kind of my own internal exploration of like the feminine, like the divine feminine, the feminine, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that Lana, in her music and just her persona, represents that really well. And I know we can kind of get into like social commentary and politics later, but just starting
she's
with
into that too.
Yeah.
Damn. And then what about you, Josh?
Nothing. Like no exposure. Like I like going into this, I was like, oh wait, I have heard Summertime Sadness and I have heard Ultraviolence, but I had no idea it was her. I had seen her around. I know she's huge. Nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've talked about this on pod. Sometimes I just don't know.
What about your girlfriend?
Huh?
What about your girlfriend?
My girlfriend was like, oh, you guys are doing Lana Del Rey? And like totally knew songs already.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, exactly. It's not for me. Like, I think it's totally fine I didn't know about it. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane, dude. It's not for you.
I'm just a guy with a podcast.
Yeah.
Typical.
I know, right?
But yeah, she has like a good amount of records out now. It's not a little bit. She's like producing a lot. She does like more than 1 record a year. She's on her like what do you call it? Like Brian Jonestown Massacre type shit.
Yeah. She's on her Cleaners from Venus type shit.
Yeah. Which is like admirable. I think like using like her time and recording like 3 albums in like a year and a half is like
she's a musician.
Yeah.
She cares about making music. And like Rihanna's on my mind because you did Rihanna last. Shout out, love Rihanna, right? But like, that's kind of the thing is like, when's the next album? It's like, she's girl bossing. She's this, cool. She's this celebrity. But it's like, Lana's about the music.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about that.
She's touring. She's writing.
Mm-hmm.
It's also, we think about another artist who Lana plays tribute to, who did that as Joni Mitchell. Think of like that hot streak. I feel like the new Lana era fits into like that type of like
100%
album a year. Here's what I'm going through.
Yeah, like
Here's
a journal type thing.
Here is the check-in.
Yeah, in my my research too, I saw that she's very, very hands-on with the production and everything. She's got her hands on like the entire way along through the recording process.
So admirable, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So admirable.
She's the last American poet, but again, we can get into that later.
So I'm starting to get kind of feelings of where you're going to stand on the last question on this whole thing. But
yeah, I think it's pretty easy to. I mean we're not going to get there.
I'm not going to get there yet.
We're not going to get there yet.
We'll get there later.
Because we got a nice quiz that Josh has prepared for us first.
You guys ready for this Lana Del Rey quiz?
I feel ready.
Okay, so I booked Don for Linkin Park. I knew how his brain absorbs information and how deep the rabbit hole goes with him. So even before we started recording, I was like, I don't think I went deep enough. So if you do know the answers, Don, kindly and discreetly go last. But other than that...
Which is probably we should just say just go last all the time so we don't know that you know
exactly.
Well, that's a good point.
I re-listened a little bit to the Linkin Park episode and I was like, oh fuck, like I really got to go in on this shit.
Yeah, I have
he was
problems.
going in the car and I just put my hand up. I said, save it for the pod. Like, I don't want to hear it.
Pre-game.
Yeah, can we just drive, Don? Okay, number 1. What was Lana Del Rey's first stage name? Was it A, May Jailer, B, Jenny June, or C, Miranda July?
Ooh. B. Jenny June
I'm
sounds
gonna say
cool.
A.
Yeah, I'm gonna say A.
What
A,
was that?
May Mailer?
May Jailer.
May Jailer. May Jailer. Okay. Yeah, I'm going
That's
with
a
that.
wild name, dude.
And you said Jenny June?
Yeah, Jenny June sounds cool.
What is it, Don?
It's May Jailer.
It's May
May
Jailer.
Jailer.
Also, Sparkle Jump Rope Queen. Was another
Yeah, that was her Tumblr name, right?
Yeah.
Got you.
And what about
Yeah,
Gangsta?
we definitely won't hear about that moniker again in this quiz.
Holy shit, dude! I didn't know it was like this.
Be slicing through my quiz questions.
You double dipped. That's on you, brother.
I'm still gonna perform. All right, I
Good.
had this
Yeah.
all performed in the mirror last night to a T.
You're swelling, dude.
Okay, so that's everybody except Leon. Sorry, Leon.
Damn, thank you. Cool. Why you say it like that? But all right.
All right. Number 2. How did Lana originally spell her current moniker after switching away from May Jailer? Is that Lana Del Rey with an O instead of an A in the first A in Lana? Lana Del Rey? Is it Lana Del Rey with an A in Ray? Or is it Lana Del Rey? One word.
One word, Del Rey.
I have to. I don't like. I'm saying one word because the other two sound like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One word.
One word.
So I'm just
Del Rey.
hopeful.
Lizzie Grant, aka Lana Del Ray.
Damn.
R-A-Y.
That
B.
And it included Lizzie.
She this is great. She
is
switched
wild,
it from Lana Del Rey Romano to Lana Del Rey
Yeah.
because she spent a lot of time thinking about her Miami trips with her Spanish speaking friends, and she thought that the name Lana Del Rey sounded beautiful in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's so Lana.
That's
Lana
great.
Del Rey.
Del Rey.
And I think we're gonna get into the Lanita of Lana.
Oh
I'm
my
sure.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest
Yes.
Latina singer
Yes.
right now.
Dude, her merch is all like old English, like cholo looking stuff. It's pretty wild right now.
Well,
Yeah, how was the merch at the concert? Did you get anything?
Well, it was
Paisley, a lot of
Lala.
Paisley.
It was Lollapalooza, so it was like a huge festival.
Oh, so it was like
and it was-
It was Woodstock in our mind.
Yeah. We were there for 2 hours. 2 hours was still
Does Jane's Addiction still play every single Lollapalooza?
hell no.
All
I
right,
wish.
cool.
Yeah.
I would
Dude.
have loved. I would have loved to see Dave Navarro walk
Don't-
on behind Lana, shred together.
Yeah.
Guest stars, comes out on bass, leather pants.
She does a lot of collaborations. That's something that she's really like.
She's brave.
Known
She is
for.
not scared to dabble.
Yeah.
I will say,
Dabble's
Lana
heavy.
is again about the music. She's a creator. Okay. Number 3. Which football team does Lana Del Rey support? Is that A, Ardley United, B, Liverpool FC, or C, Pittsburgh Steelers?
Dude,
I'm gonna say the Steelers. I don't
you're
think she.
pulling on my strings
I don't think
right
she
now.
watches soccer.
Yeah, I don't know if she's a soccer watcher.
You're pulling on my strings right now.
And she loves to kind of have that working class aesthetic that Pittsburgh embodies. So
Steelers.
Go Steelers.
I think subconsciously you wore your striped shirt. You know, like your yellow striped shirt for a reason. I'm gonna go Steelers, dude.
Well, Steelers don't have stripes, but okay.
It's the yellow, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Steelers just because, dude.
What
Steelers, baby.
Liverpool FC.
It's Liverpool.
Holy shit.
What's wrong with her, dude?
What's wrong with Don?
That's tight, dude.
I mean, yeah. That I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, maybe he doesn't know.
That's so good. I was like, he's gonna nail it. I know he's gonna get it.
Wow.
Don.
She's a
Yeah,
red,
There,
dude.
I
She's
don't
a red.
know why, but yes.
But you came across that
Yes.
factoid.
She's a red, huh?
What?
Like
I
forever.
guess.
How do we know this?
I don't know. I I check out the episode
Internet
description
knows.
for the article. I'll
Internet
send it to
knows.
Gio.
She's a red. Cool.
Yeah.
I got that in common with her.
Oh, you're a fan too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I was pulling on my strings. I couldn't decide which way to go.
She had a quote. The thing about Arsenal is they always try to walk it in.
That's good.
Oh, that's an IT crowd quote, guys. Damn it. I'm the only one? Okay. Anyways, number 4.
Yeah, no.
Which of the following reality shows does Lana Del Rey say is her favorite? Is that A, Mob Wives, B, Real Housewives of New Jersey, or C, The Bachelor?
I'm gonna go with B. The Jersey one kind of bangs.
Yeah, Real Housewives.
It does, but I think I'm gonna go with Mob Wives.
I'm gonna say Mob Wives.
Guys, it was All of them. In an interview with VH1, she said that her favorite she loves reality TV, and that some of her favorites are Real Housewives of New Jersey and The Bachelor.
Hey, I got a point.
Nice.
Yay, Leon on the board.
Yay,
That was real good, Leon.
Hey guys,
Dang. Okay.
All right. Number
She's just
5.
like us for real.
She's just like me, dude.
Okay, Don. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to go last for this one. I didn't realize this was like a big rabbit hole in itself. Which of these problematic actors has had an open obsession with Lana Del Rey for years? A. James Franco, B. Armie Hammer, or C. Shia LaBeouf?
It's James Franco.
James?
LaBeouf.
Yeah, I would say LaBeouf.
Oh.
Gotta go with LaBeouf.
No, I'm staying with James Franco.
And then you're saying
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf?
James Franco.
It's freaking James Franco. Come on,
that
guys.
dirtbag.
Yeah, he's written essays, poems, and on the cover of his book, Straight James / Gay James, he has fake face tattoos that say Lana and like have a giant. It's a giant like picture of Lana Del Rey's face on his face.
I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Was that just like what he used to lure like his students?
Yeah, I'm
I
cool,
don't,
kids.
Right? I'm cool. Yeah, you can
I'm
trust
cool. Look
me.
at I like Lana too.
Wait, can you run that book title by me one more time?
Straight James / Gay James.
Okay, so I have to figure out a new title for my book.
Dang it. Call my publisher.
Yeah, damn it, Penguin.
Whoa.
All right, yeah. I mean, come on.
Is it
was pretty
reciprocated?
obvious.
Or have they ever been in a relationship? Or
No,
is it
he
one-sided?
like he interviewed her and was like trying to write a book about her, and then she said, "I don't want to write it with you. It's better if you write it about me, so that it's not 100% accurate." So I don't know. It's a whole rabbit hole in itself. Do your homework, listener.
See, like Lana, like her music, it's cool and all. Like we'll talk about it later, but I just kind of want to like hear her talk for like an hour. Just like all these things that she's into is just wild to me. I just want
But
to see
I
who
think
she
like
is as a
the
person.
draw, at least my draw to her is you aren't really going to find an opportunity to hear her talk for an hour. She's not going to give you that.
Yeah.
And I think for good reason.
she'll never come on the
You
pod,
think she's like
guys.
on it, like she's like that's like a character she's playing the whole time, or is it actually her?
Well, if you want to hear her talk for an hour, she does have a hour-long spoken word poetry album.
Yeah, that's right.
So scratch that question.
My question. Shit. Okay. Number 6. Which of the following electronic musicians went out on one date with Lana Del Rey? Is that A. Steve Aoki, B. Afrojack, or C. Moby?
Moby's too old.
I don't think Moby would know
Moby's
who she
too old.
is.
I'm gonna go Aoki.
Aoki. Who you go?
Who's the other guy?
Afrojack, Steve Aoki.
I'm going to go with Aoki because I think she would find his fucking cake stuff funny.
Yeah.
Let them eat cake.
Well, yeah, let's do Afrojack just because.
Afrojack,
Aoki.
Aoki, Don.
I can guess Moby.
It's Moby.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gotta be Moby.
It's
Wow.
Well, because, like-
Moby.
Why?
Well, because like the people, she does date old. She was like seen with Axl Rose for like a minute
Yeah,
in her
yeah,
like,
yeah.
career.
Axl Rose. That was almost in the quiz.
Age, not an issue.
Yeah.
But he's
whatsoever.
ugly though. I mean, maybe just to me
The
though.
ugly
Maybe
doesn't matter.
Ugly to me.
Y'all ever heard
He
of
makes me
Daddy?
laugh.
Have you seen
Y'all ever
Moby's
heard
tattoos?
of Daddy?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, right.
vegan straight edge,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So he wrote about the date in great detail in his memoir. And Lana, when she found out about his memoir, said that she was just surprised he remembered even so much about the date.
yeah.
So
Isn't
maybe
that-
on to the next movie.
Isn't that the same memoir where he said he dated like Natalie Portman or something? She was like, I don't think we did, dude.
He's like, maybe if I just say we had one date and we didn't really click, at this point they'll just believe.
Yeah, they'll believe. I mean, if he's dated Lana Del Rey one time, and she's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't remember, but sounds like you happened.
Sounds
Good for him. But
All right.
I guess it went bad though. No.
I mean, sometimes you just don't click, and
Yeah, I guess it doesn't
you
have
just
to
kind
go
of watch
bad.
each
Come on,
other's
Lana, give him
Instagram
another
stories
chance.
Forever.
Hey,
Forever.
let's applaud the confidence of the man to ask Lana out. You know,
True.
he does look like Moby.
Yeah.
Moby has swag.
Moby got
Miss
swag.
Jailer. All All right,
got me.
last question. Dawn, sorry, you have to sit through this. So everyone knows about the legendary May Jailer, but what was Lana Del Rey's short-lived MySpace era project called? Is that
Oof.
Was it
Greatest platform for
A,
music ever.
Miss Glitter Cake,
Slippy
B,
Jack?
Sparkle Jump Queen,
Oh, yeah.
Jump Rope Queen, or C, Synonym Roll?
B.
Synonym Roll?
Yeah. I do know this one. That Sparkle Jump Rope Queen.
Yeah.
All right, yes, guys,
Yeah,
everyone gets
it's
that
Sparkle
one.
Jump
But I
Queen.
had to
Got
come
2
up with Miss
points.
Glitter Cake and Synonym Roll, so you guys had to hear
Synonym Roll is cute.
Thanks,
That's
I'm
very
gonna hold on
cute.
to that.
Dude, MySpace was the greatest era for music.
Yeah, seriously.
Do you guys
Shout out
remember-
Aging myself,
Old
or
head,
whatever.
old
What did you say,
head.
Tom?
Do you guys remember her MySpace original tagline?
No,
No.
what was it?
Born to Die?
Gangsta Nancy Sinatra, which is an amazing statement of intent.
Wow.
Gangsta with an A.
Gangsta. I'm a gangsta.
I know
Nancy
that's
Sinatra.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Totally.
All right, so I don't think it's surprising anyone that Dawn has taken the Del Rey Cup.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
like, I imagine she can suggest some pretty dope ass movies. You know.
Yeah.
I imagine she talks very like Dolly, like talks in riddles. You know? Just very like short, breathy riddles. And you're like, fuck, I just wanted to go.
I feel like she'll say something like it seems really profound, and then follows it up with something that's like so fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how I feel so much of the time as well.
I'm gonna need to jump into and like watch some of her interviews. I don't think I've seen like one.
Well, and I mean in I'm blanking on the song, but she says, "I'm not that smart, but I have a lot to say." In one of the songs in Ocean Boulevard, so I relate to that heavily.
Me too. Me too. And she's bold. That's what I love about her. And
Yeah.
we're going to get into a lot more after we award a nice little break to Dawn. Thank for winning the quiz. Congratulations.
Whipping the.
Yay.
So let's take a little break. We'll be right back.
We still have to work. Dawn, you can go. on
Yeah,
break.
that's right. You can go on break.
You can go.
We're gonna keep
breathe the air
We're gonna
outside.
keep mining this coal.
Yeah.
Goddamn bad songs. I thought you were good till I heard the second part. Now I skip along on all the dumb shit that you put out and call it art. I think that you're bad, thought I'd read the news. But I can't change that, I can't change your tune. So skippable, that's what I do. I don't listen, I just skip to my loop.
All right, we're back. Great break. Ooh.
Stretched and
I just had a
rested.
nice, refreshing
5 more minutes, Gio.
Pepsi Cola.
Power nap, dude.
That tasted good. Tasted like something else though. I don't know what that tastes like.
No.
So here we are. We have made it to the Skippy Awards. This is what we do for Lana. This is in reverence, okay? But of course, we are going to find her most skippable song, right?
Yeah.
But this is going to be a travel through some of her most notable songs. And we're not going to do the old format. We are doing the new format. And so we are going to start off with some auxiliary awards, and then we'll be ending with the top bop and the most skippable.
Yeah, and to do that, we listened to all of Lana Del Rey's studio discography.
That's right. Well, wait a minute.
What?
Why don't you fucking follow us, you dingbats?
Yeah, friends.
Like and share
Don't
and
be-
subscribe.
friends.
Don't be mean to them, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
Dingbat
come on, we gotta
is-
butter these nerds up.
They're
Oh, wait,
my
no.
dude.
yo, my dingbat. What's up?
Yeah.
Follow
That,
us.
it's a cool thing. I say
Yeah, we
to
we're
my
really
fans.
bad at doing this, huh?
Just like go ahead and like
us.
follow and like click the
Yeah.
5-star thing. Do all that kind of stuff for me,
Yeah.
and then do it for
Leon
Leon, and
a
do it for
love
Josh.
note.
Yeah, dude, this is what we make a living off of.
Please,
Yeah,
for the
straight
love
up.
of God. Also follow Monogamy.
Monogamy. Check
Yeah.
them out.
And
That's my bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
exactly. We all survive off of
Bandcamp
Patreon.
Fridays are like huge for you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Pays the rent. That pays the rent every month.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what albums did we listen to?
We listened to Lana Del Rey, or I didn't listen to Lana Del Rey.
That's
What
an
is
album?
that?
That
What
came
is
out
that?
2010.
Oh, no,
it's-
yeah.
no. I
Only
can
one
listen-
man. Only
So,
one man probably
well,
listens
There's
to
a
that.
good version of
I'm just on
Yayo
Wikipedia.
on that.
What?
Wow.
That song Yayo, which is pretty good on the Paradise EP. The
Yeah.
demo is on that. It's also very good.
Okay.
Okay, so we listened to Born to Die, Ultraviolence, Honeymoon, Lust for Life, Norman fucking Rockwell, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, Blue Banisters, and the 2023 Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard.
I know that's right.
Facts.
Whew.
Got
That
him.
was just a poem in itself.
Yeah.
Maybe her
That
whole
sounded
plan.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That sounded great. Yeah, so we're going to go through some of these awards, and we usually start with one of them that everybody knows. But the way we're going to do this is we're going to do one round where we're all going to have an auxiliary award from the long list of awards that we've created over the last 2 years.
Last decade.
Last decade.
We've been plotting this
Yeah.
for a while.
Dude.
All right, so let's get started on round one. Josh, you want to go first?
Yeah, all right, GOGs, don't make me.
Twist
Go
your
first,
arm, dude.
motherfucker.
All right, so we usually start with the Elizabeth Fraser Award
That's
for
right.
the most incomprehensible lyrics. So I'm doing the Elizabeth Fraser Award.
Whoa,
Ooh,
trad
traditionalist,
Josh.
dude.
Yeah,
Trad,
yeah.
trad.
Hey, I'm scared of change. Why did we change the format, guys?
Yeah,
This is weird.
I don't like change.
I don't like it. Okay.
Okay.
My Elizabeth Fraser Award is for Shades of Cool, and I have it at 121. And this is just legitimately like, this sounds like Elizabeth Fraser to me. Like, this isn't even really within the confines of the Elizabeth Fraser Award, but just play it and
Just
you guys
sounds
let me
like
know.
her.
Yeah.
Saint Lizzie?
Hey, let's
Yeah,
hear
is
it.
it her? Let's hear.
But you can't break through your world.
Am I crazy?
You're not crazy.
You're not crazy, man.
Come on, you got to give it up.
You're
No.
not crazy. You're just a little unwell.
I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see that Lana Del Rey is Elizabeth
She
Fraser
sounds
to
like
me.
Lizzie, dude. True. Yeah.
I want to tell our guests that was off the head,
Off the
dude.
cuff.
That was off the cuff.
Not
That wasn't
planned.
planned.
Off
That
the
was a free
dome.
flow.
Yeah. Bars.
Fucking
We got
poets.
bars.
Poet, dude.
But yeah.
Yeah, I
There you
get
go.
it. Lana Del Rey
Boom, mic drop.
sounds like Elizabeth Fraser.
So, okay, you're saying she sounds like her, not
She
that
sounds like her. Usually
okay,
the
okay.
award is
for
like
unintelligible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, I'm not going to argue that then.
yeah, it just
Damn,
legit
she's ready to
sounds like
defend,
a,
dude.
No.
You throw a little bit of twee guitar noodling on that and you got a cocktail twin.
She's a
stew
defensive stance right now,
Absolutely.
dude. She was ready.
going. And I'm very feeble. Like I don't. Like,
Yeah, I cave
Yeah.
at the slightest pressure. But no, Lana's voice is ethereal. At times, oh boy.
Production's always A++.
yeah.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Does anybody else have the Elizabeth Fraser?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So mine
Adriana.
is for like least. Is it like intelligible
Yeah.
lyrics?
Cool.
And one of my favorite songs of hers. Period.
Okay. Period. What
And
song?
due to these lyrics that are kind of difficult to understand, and I don't know. It's throughout the song. It's White Dress.
Oh my God.
Down at the Meta
Yeah.
Music Business
Down at the Men in Music Business Conference. I love
Which
this
I think we
fucking
should
song.
talk about.
Yeah.
The Men in
yeah.
Music Business
There's
Conference,
a
because
lot
I'm
to
kind of
discuss.
at
There's
one
pictures
right now.
online.
You are at one. Oh my God.
You were my man, felt like I got this. Down at the Minute Music Business Conference, down in Orlando, I was only 19. Down at the Minute Music Business Conference, I only mention it 'cause it was such a scene, and I felt seen.
Oh God.
This is deep,
I
dude.
loved it, dude. I heard
So
that.
good.
That was stuck in my head for like up until today. It's been stuck in my head. I've had to listen to that every day since I heard it because like
You had to?
I've had to.
I almost got a shirt that said the Men in Music Business
Down at the
Conference.
yeah. Oh my God.
You get tattoos, dude.
If I can only be 19 hearing this song for the first time,
Dude.
I think, oh, man.
Which
You would have quit music.
I think I would have started music. You know, I think if I wasn't doing it at that time, I would have started.
Gio would have been in his Lana mode, dude.
You can find
Yeah.
like the old photos of her at these conferences too online, where it's like literally her with rooms of just like guys in like button-up shirts and ties, just looking like so like bewildered around her. It's like she writes it because she knows it.
She's
was
a presence.
fully in the trenches.
I love that. You know, it is like, it's a persona, I think, sometimes, but it is very real a lot of times too, you know?
Dude,
She's method writing.
the next block of like lyrics are wild.
Yeah. Summer sizzling, listening to jazz out on the lawn, listening to White Stripes when they were white hot, listening to rock all day long.
I love
Yeah,
it.
dude.
She references Kings of Leon later on. In the
Yeah, that's
bottom.
right. Yeah. Listening to Kings of Leon to the beat.
And that's why I love her.
Dude, she doesn't like make music that's like evergreen though. That's her thing. She like always pinpoints everything she makes is pinpoint to like a specific year because the things
Yeah.
she's referencing are very on like that
It's-
year or like within the era.
It's very uncut gems of her, I would say.
Wow.
And I would say that's also like her biggest strength is that it's like this timeless, like you said, like ethereal sound that's so classic, and yet there's these references that can only be contemporary. Like you couldn't bring those back,
It's
you know,
modern.
to the 60s, 70s.
It's modern classic.
And that's what
you
makes
know?
her a genius.
Absolutely. I kind of agree. I like to think that like there is a lot of intention going on behind the scenes with Lana. That she's really like thinking about a lot of her like songs and her tone and how she's like perceived and like she's a mastermind. There's a mastermind at work behind the
I'm
scenes.
surprised
here.
no one's referenced Kate Bush on that one, dude. That was like a very Kate Bush of her on that.
I could definitely see that too.
Well,
She's
it's
a
like,
good voice, dude.
It also ties into like why she had all those different stage names is because like going into being Lana, she was really like committed to the like look and like set of ideas, and like it's why like this whole thing of like this music takes off and she doesn't even know like how to do it live because it was just like so conceptual and so willful to like dropping a song like Video Games out of the blue is like intentional.
Did you guys see that like SNL performance where she got like roasted
Love it.
and people
Yes.
like hated
I
it?
Love
heard
it.
It was good.
Yeah.
Juliette Lewis like tweeted at her like some really mean stuff and
Was it bad?
I mean, it seemed like
she
she
froze.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
No, Julia.
No, Julia Lewis like from Natural Born Killers.
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, I think that you know, it's like exactly what you're saying.
Well, like I went back because I was thinking so much of like this is the blog era. So I like found the original like Gorillaverse Bear posts of like video games and like relating to like the SNL thing and like again this backlash that she faced coming out with like video games and like her look, which people were like, well, this is like misogynistic or like this is like not like having some, I would say like basically undeveloped like feminist take on it just because it's like I don't know what this is and it reminds me of things that I can't like put a name to. And then like half the criticism was that and the other half of the criticism was like music bloggers being like, should a girl with lip injections be allowed to post music on Hype Machine? Like, is there something wrong with this? It's like it's fucking crazy. Like she's always dealt with it like on both sides too. But yeah, the whole thing with the SNL performance is also these like music blogs transitioning into like music gossip. So like music blogs spent so much time building interest and being like, you know, let's talk about how like Lana Del Rey looks and if it means her music is good, and then to be able to build someone up to be a celebrity and then be like, this SNL performance is also when we're like realizing like, oh, like you can just be like a successful musician, you have management, you're gonna move beyond, like you're not gonna be Neon Indian, you're gonna be fucking Lana Del Rey, which is a whole different thing. Seeing that, being scared of like we created this, and then being like now we have our own person to fucking tear down, and like fully like lose respectability in this like critical music sphere that's like not sold on her music like I think a lot of us were, and we were deterred by that.
I mean, it's an interesting because like that song is not as like appealing as like some of her more like other music, especially on like Paradise or like even like the rest of like Born to Die. Like I just feel like there's other more marketable songs in video game.
But video games is like.
But video
it
game
takes
has
you
like an
somewhere.
emotional like vibe to it that everyone just kind of clung to. And like when they sent it to me, I felt it, but like I just thought it just wasn't.
Yeah.
And how many of you have had a boyfriend who would rather play video games than hang out with you? Because I know I have.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's giving Hearthstone in the bathtub for 2+ hours.
I can't relate to that song because I've never had a girlfriend.
There you go. There you go. There it is. Yeah. But video games is an iconic song, regardless of how it's received back in the day.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's iconic.
I didn't know that it was her first thing or
Really?
her first big song as I was listening to
Okay.
it. And like to your point, I didn't when I found out that it was her first like big track, I was like, really? Like that didn't
Like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Before listening to like all the music, that was like for me. I thought it was like her one-hit wonder kind of situation.
Yeah, same.
So I was like, oh, this is an interesting song. It is interesting.
Already
it is
drinking
slow.
the Haterade, huh? First song came out.
No, 'cause I never listened to anything else. I never listened to
Yeah.
anything else. And like, there's songs you heard like in the background, but I never really put like face to artists. They were kind of like I wasn't paying attention. But now, like listening to the discography, I was like, oh, that was her kind of situation.
all right. So let's go to the next person on the first round because we got 2 people in. Let's go next. Leon, you want to go next?
I'll go next. I'm gonna go with the best award ever created for the show that I created.
Wow. No
The
bias.
Lookout Lin-Manuel Miranda Award.
Yes.
This is a great award.
It's
I
a
love
good
this
award, dude.
Yeah.
It's a tongue twister, but I got it.
Look out, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, so this is like it sounds like it could be a soundtrack to like a musical. So I'm gonna go with Blue Bannister, just from the top, dude. Just jumps right into it. Just like 1 second.
From the top. Let me see.
There's a picture on the wall of me on a John Deere. Jenny handed me a beer, said, how the hell did you get there? Oklahoma. There were flowers that were dry, sitting on the dresser. She asked me where they're from. I said, a place I don't remember. Oklahoma.
I was listening to this and I was like, damn, dude, how sick would it be if she just like rewrote Oklahoma the musical,
Oh man.
like the Lana version? That'd be sick.
Yeah. I could see it.
You know, I'll send it. I'll DM her about it. See what she thinks, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Pitch it to her.
She'll get back to you.
And she would very much like romanticize living in like a trailer park in Oklahoma.
Just like modernize it, like
Yeah.
like the way she does, you know.
You might be onto something here, Leon. That's, the more I'm thinking about it, it's becoming less and less funny.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, Lana Del Rey, get together.
Also,
my
she
God,
should
what's
do,
up.
in on the track.
I also think she should redo Evita.
Oh my god, she'd be so good.
Yeah, just throwing it out
Madonna,
there.
who, dude?
Yeah. Hey, don't talk to her like that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Don, what about you? What's your auxiliary award you're picking up?
Notes.
We have paper notes.
Paper notes. Wow.
We hate trees.
We're going digital here.
It's a memento for you guys. You know, for us it's work.
I can do the Kurt Cobain most repetitive
Yes.
repeat offender award. That would be for the last minute of Guns N' Roses.
Same for me.
Really?
Yeah. Guns N' Roses, the last minute is excruciating.
Wait,
The-
you also pick repeat offender?
Yeah, that's one of my awards that I chose. Yeah.
Damn.
I chose a couple extras, so don't worry.
I have a
multiples.
few extra.
But
This is nerd,
the fact
dude.
that she
Extra
fucking
credit,
dated
guys.
Axl Rose makes
Yes.
this even
And she
more
has a demo
disgusting.
earlier. She has a demo earlier called Axl Rose Husband that she recorded in like 2007.
She manifested this man.
She manifested
She
it.
manifested this
She
man.
has powers. She is in tune to the divine feminine. She can manifest Axl Rose.
Wow.
And if you're listening to this, Google what he looks like right
Yeah,
now.
I know exactly. I mean, you could too. Anybody really could if they wanted to. Okay.
He's down.
It's like
Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna manifest Mickey Rourke. It's like yeah, he'll come over, dude.
It's like a mini Mickey Rourke, you know.
He'll come over.
it's a little bit of
Just
less-
be really mad.
Less coke bloat.
yeah. Well, maybe at this year. Back in the day, they're probably equal. Here we go. Guns N' Roses. goes for another half a minute there.
Yeah. Dude, in my opinion, that's better than that last MBV album, dude.
Ooh, get him.
Yeah, I think it's for someone with so much to say to just end the song just being like Guns N' Roses, Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses.
But
Guns N' Roses.
the song is good. It, like, that's the thing with Lana is like you can pick apart these little things, but it is like it sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Maybe like
We'll hear about this song later in another
cut a minute
award.
out, a little slice, a little edit there. Maybe take this one
The Modest
in a
Mouse
hotel
Chopping
room,
Block
get it
Award.
stolen. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was a good one though. Guns N' Roses Repeat Offender Award for sure. And you know what? She does it on a handful of tracks, but I will say it's not that egregious.
No.
Like it's never to the point where I'm like, oh God, Lana, like, can you please stop? Like, it's not that bad, you know?
Because this is like
She sounds good.
her working with
She
producers,
sounds
not
good.
being able to be like, okay, end the song. She just like doesn't know how to end, so she's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Later in the career, she would say, do a different tidbit now.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the thing, is that even if the lyrics are annoying or like it's excruciatingly repetitive, it's like she sounds great.
She sounds so good.
It's like
It's true.
The music also recorded sounds really great too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
feel
whole
like
thing's
that
good.
is like the ground levels. Like she is a natural talent.
Amongst the Reddit community, that's like the number one trashed on song.
I heard that. Yeah.
People hate that track.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
That and another one.
It was weird.
The cover.
Oh yeah, they don't like the "Please Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood" cover.
Funny.
That's
crazy.
weird.
I love
That's-
that.
And like in the Reddit threads, people were talking
Well, that's
trash.
my favorite cover of hers.
It's so
I'd
weird.
say.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
like it?
I don't like it.
I like-
I mean, I just don't like
Doing Time as well.
crooner covers. I don't
We'll
like
get
Doing
to
Time.
that.
I don't like Blue Velvet.
We'll get
I
to
don't
that.
Oh,
I like the Blue Velvet.
See, I think the Blue Velvet one.
I think it's bad.
I think
Fun.
it's a bit much because,
It's
like,
fun.
for me, that's her just being like. There's some tracks where she is just like, "This is my influence. This is like what I
Yeah.
like to be doing," and for it's like, so many other songs of hers, I get the Blue Velvet thing, the Blue Velvet cover. I'm like,
But it's
You don't
like
need it.
it's
It's not
it's,
needed.
it's so
You don't
early
need it.
on in her career though. It's like on the nose, and it's kind of like you forgive her for that. You know, she's just like
I
straight
forget-
up wearing that shit on her sleeve.
Yeah, I've forgiven her for much worse.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go next. So mine is the Brockhampton Mix and Match Award.
Go on.
You have one too?
I do too. Wow.
Maybe yours is the same as mine.
I'm sorry,
Is
you
it-
guys did your homework together.
Yeah.
and I didn't get
I
invited to a
copied.
fucking party.
Is it A and W?
No, it isn't.
Okay, good. Mine is A and W. Okay. So the first part, just like real nice whisper vocal with like acoustic guitar type shit. And then the second half is like hip hop, like weird track that I was just like,
And?
oh. The whole shimmy shimmy cocoa pop like interlude thing. I'm not saying it's
What
bad.
about it?
I'm just saying that I was
The
very.
award
I
that-
thought it was two songs. I was listening and I was like, it's definitely got to be two tracks.
Should you play a little bit of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The Brockhampton Mix and Match Award is the award that we give out to a song that makes the most abrupt change in vibe. So,
Sure. Okay. And I think she does that a lot.
Yeah, this is just one example
Yes.
of many. So let's do a little bit of A&W. Here we go.
Caught up one from caught up another. Forensic files wasn't on. Watching teenage diary of a girl, wondering what went wrong. I'm a princess on devices. Ask me why.
Okay, so that's the first part, right? And let's get to the other half. Half part 2. Here we go.
Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, Jimmy, ride. Jimmy, Jimmy, cocoa, Jimmy, get me high. Love me if you love enough, you can be my life. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy only love me when you wanna get high. Jimmy.
It sounds pretty sick, dude. What are you talking about?
The only
I'm
thing
not
I've
saying
been-
it's bad.
The
I'm
only
not saying
thing I
it's
have an
bad.
issue with is I do hate the big crush drums because it's some real Ableton
It is.
default device.
From the like acoustic guitar track to that is just so abrupt. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, and I just think that like as a
it needs to be called out. Like,
yeah.
Does it?
as
It does.
as a shift in tone in one song, it like really like made my head spin a couple.
You know who else
Couple
did
times.
that? Brian Wilson.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
This is,
Yeah.
this is her heroes and villains. Straight
wow.
up.
Wow.
A&W.
She mentions him a couple times.
she
Brian
does.
Wilson's heavy
Dude, have you heard that duet?
with.
It's such a sidebar.
Okay,
Whoa.
do it with-
Brian.
Yeah, wait, what? You can't just
Should I
drop
do
that.
this?
go ahead.
Okay.
What is it? What's the sidebar?
So
Can't just
so
tease
the
it
last
and walk
Brian
away.
Wilson studio album, her and Frank Ocean were supposed to feature on it. Frank Ocean sent over a scratch track that Brian didn't like because he was like rapping on it, and then Brian was like, Brian Wilson's team was like, "Can you not rap on it?" And Frank Ocean was like, "No, fuck
Yeah,
you."
I don't
like,
think so.
But Lana sent over a scratch track of a song that he wrote for them to do a duet together. And she was supposed to do it, and then like her team backed out last second. But excerpts from that scratch track, like a couple lines have leaked, and there's like an edit of them together, and it's fucking like gorgeous. Like I was tearing up in my office listening to it. Like it's a gorgeous
Whoa.
Brian Wilson ballad with Lana singing. And it's like,
Dang, pirates
more
out
could you
there,
ask
find
for?
it.
What
Go
more
find
could you
it.
ask for?
Pirates, dude.
That's a
Link
situation
us.
where if you saw like a meme or a picture, me and Dawn would send it to each other and say us.
Yeah.
Because there's a picture of Lana and Daniel Johnson. I don't know if
Oh
y'all
my
seen
God.
this one, but that's a very infamous
Yeah.
us situation.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So that's the end of round one. Getting into round
Ding,
two.
ding,
Ding ding ding. All right. Round two.
Why don't we just start off
Going
with,
back to Josh, dude.
Since you got the same award, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a Brockhampton. Sorry, thanks, Leon. Mine is another one where she has. It's more like integrated into the song. Summer Bummer. Her chorus is very croony, very wispy and whispery, but man, they're turning up in in those bars. I love Cardi just kind of in the back, like what?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Let's do a little.
1 minute. Sorry, I didn't mention.
Be about my babe. Be my undercover lover, babe.
Her sophistication make you wanna quit the bitch you dating. Let's skip the games, let's quit the playing. Boo, let's get acquainted. Notifications in place even when we on vacation. I knew she'd notice like I missed the payment. Dang it, but bang it like my fingers. She prayed to God I made it, but banking like my friend.
Again, just like it's such a change in vibe that it's like, you know,
It's almost.
I need to give out the award.
in a terrible way. It's
Could
almost
I-
so terrible.
I have Summer Bummer on my list as well, but that's my
Top up.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
That's my "Are We Humans or Are We Dancers" worst
Ooh,
lyric.
nice,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
that's a good one.
It's just, I just don't vibe with "Lust for Life"
As a record.
as a record.
As a total record.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple that I do like, but like, I just think a lot of it's unnecessary, and I think like it also goes back to me relating to Lana on like a personal level, and she's known to say like, I grew up on hip hop, he grew up on punk rock, she has the whole like kind of hip hop stuff, but Lana and I think were white suburbia girls who went to high school with like maybe 2 black people, probably 0. She went to boarding school in Connecticut, and like I'm not saying it as like a dig because it's like my background as well, and we were probably both at like house parties twerking to Playboy Cardi and ASAP Rocky,
Right.
and so it's like for her it's like, oh my gosh, hell yeah, I get to sing with them, and it's just so cringe to me because I feel like I know exactly where it's coming from. I'm like, good for you, but like, no one needs this.
And again, it's because like if Lana is just posted up in the studio making Lana Del Rey records, it's not gonna sound anything like this, like if she's just kind of left to her own devices, she's gonna do what she does best, and I applaud her for trying stuff out, but yeah, I needed to give that out because it's such a abrupt change,
Yeah.
especially in the album. So
No, my
100%.
favorite part about that is there's another ASAP Rocky featured
There's
song
sure
right
is.
after.
Right
to the
after
next.
They recorded a third one
It's-
that didn't make the album.
Thank
Oh,
God.
shit.
There's 3.
The
she was
trilogy.
just like,
Release
you know
the
what?
trilogy.
Where do you
Yeah.
want to like, hey Lana, where do you want to put this in the album? She's like, you know what, fuck it, run it back.
Let's make the hip hop block
Twice.
in this record. Just 2 songs back to back.
well, I do kind
No,
of gotta
it's like
ask myself
the collab block, and then ended with the fucking Stevie Nicks song.
Stevie Nicks collab.
fucking-
Good
Yeah.
song. Interesting song.
But she, as we were saying, like, she has to make music. She's an artist. She's like kind of pumping stuff out. But I feel like in instances like this, that's kind of a byproduct of like, I'm recording, I'm fucking in the stew, I'm doing this, put it out. But then the album is kind of mix and match, you know? So maybe a fucking trapped out ass EP, Lana, drop like 7 tracks of like really like hype ass music.
A
you
single.
know?
Just do 2 songs.
I
One
don't think.
song.
I don't think there needs to be.
But
any.
yeah,
I don't think there needs to be any.
she's more in.
She
she's more in her
wants
like
to do stuff
like
like
pure
that.
religion
She's
face,
like
you know?
into
Yeah.
it.
say
Lana
yes to
purist.
heaven. Check it out. Great song, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did Are We Human? Sorry.
Yeah.
Adriana did Are We Human? Are We Dancers?
Yeah.
I have an Are We Human? Are We Dancer as well. Okay.
Go.
Cola. Come on.
Well, I think another one has
was
that
also-
too.
I also had that down.
Okay, let's just have a quick conversation about this because I was really thinking about this.
We don't need to hear that.
It's more like
That's what I have to say
Let's
about
not
the
have a
lyrics. No,
discussion
no,
about
I'm
it.
saying about the lyrics. Is like we don't
yeah,
need to hear that.
This is like Lana in the writer's room, and she's like, I can't say Coca-Cola, right? Like, I can't say Coca-Cola. Or she has another song about Mountain Dew. So is she a Pepsi girl? Is this like just naturally like, is she just a Pepsi girl? Loves Taco Bell.
I think she's a trendy girl because at the time that Diet Mountain Dew was came out, Diet Mountain Dew was all the rage.
Okay.
All the girlies were drinking Diet Mountain Dew. I was pounding that shit in the library.
Did she have
Yeah.
a song about 10 fish on her newest album?
She should.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would
coming
eat that
out.
shit up
Yeah.
just like I eat tin fish up.
So, okay, so maybe it is a trendy thing, but I just think that like the whole, the line is my pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Unfortunately, it is. Yeah.
And
She's in
Well,
the Pepsi
'cause
family.
That's
Check her
also
blood sugar.
one where like you just know Lana enough, know that she wrote that, and she was like, "I killed it,"
I know that.
which is what makes it
Wait,
actually
yeah.
cringe because she'll do things where she's like opening herself up being cringe, but my pussy takes like Pepsi Cola is her just being like, "Yep, this is the coolest shit ever."
Yeah.
Well,
Bars.
she is. Lana is. I am cringe, but I am free.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is who she is.
And I think also
Respect.
it's like, I don't know about your experience, but I couldn't escape this lyric when the song came out. Like, I
Yeah.
was seeing people posting it. Again, Tumblr, which is a huge part of this, is like, this is people's display names. It's like, it's of this fixation on like, by pussy
Yeah.
tastes like Pepsi Cola. And it's like,
.tumblr.com.
like that's the thing. It's like, it's this chord that it strikes that's like undeniable that also makes it all the more vexing.
It's true.
What
I
year
think
is it
is what
from?
you're saying.
It's
It's
true.
a truth.
It's true.
that people have in their own lives.
It resonates. Something about
Yeah.
this line does resonate with people in a way that like,
It's aspirational, maybe more than it is factual.
I think it's more just like, sorry, like what's the term? It's I don't know. It's racy. It's vulgar.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
titillating.
Controversial.
It explores your prurient interest.
What year did it come out?
Paradise?
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah, 2012. Damn. Don. Killing it.
The Lana Maestro.
I have one more Are We Human? Are We Dancer? This is just one line that I thought was like kind of goofy. Happiness is a butterfly. I mean, it's just like, it's a silly line. If he's a serial killer, then what's the worst that can happen to a girl who's already hurt? Lana?
Death.
Die? Get murdered by the killer? I mean, come on. Walked into that one.
Dude, she's a serial killer girly,
I'm
dude.
not, yeah. Definitely watched Dahmer and was like, oh, that's hot. Oh.
I've got a light human or dancer again, just like one line. Cruel World, where she says, "Get a little bit of bourbon in you, get a little bit suburban on you."
I love that.
Really good.
Talking about the car or like a suburban person?
Suburban. It's a lowercase s.
Yeah.
Type.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so good.
Wait,
Okay,
why do you think that that's a worst?
I just call it out, I guess, because like I connect the bourbon with like suburban fucking alcoholism and depression and shit like that, you know. We're gonna get a little bit of bourbon in you because we're getting a little suburban on you, you know.
Yeah.
And it just like, I don't know, it's really good to me. I'm not calling it out as a bad line. I just like, that line is fucking
It's
gold.
goofy. It's
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
She got
Totally.
that tatted across
She's
the
a
chest.
funny writer sometimes.
Totally.
Okay, so let's see.
Also, I don't have an award for this, but I just kind of wanted to call this out. Can you play National Anthem at 2:48, where she says, "Give me a standing ovation"? I just wanted to hear that on pod.
You said a 248?
2:48.
All right, hold on.
You used your one for the year on that one.
I gave up my other award. I was like, hey, I just want to hear this part.
Mascara and your party dress. I'm your national anthem. Boy, put your hands up. Give me a standing ovation. Boy, you
Ovation.
So
She got
good.
that accent
Yeah.
on the O.
I guess it's a Liz Fraser.
Yeah, that's
but
like
I
Liz
just wanted to
Fraser.
fucking
That's
hear
good.
it.
Okay, so we had us doing the Are We Human, Are We Dancers?
I did already.
Yeah, and then Leon, what's your
I'm
for the
gonna
round?
make a new award.
Yes,
Whoa.
Leon.
I'm gonna call it.
Oh my God, Leon! New curriculum
The
from the
LLC
professor.
award.
There you go. What's it called?
The LLC award, like Leonard Cohen award.
Leonard Cohen.
So this one's gonna go to "Hope is a Dangerous Thing for Women Like Me to Have." What's the end of the title?
But I do.
There
right?
you go. Thank you. At 42 seconds, please.
Carrying around in my fucking nightgown 24/7 Sylvia Plath, writing in blood on my walls 'cause the ink in my pen don't work in my notepad. Don't ask if I'm happy, you know that I'm not, but at best I can say I'm not sad. 'Cause hope is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have. Hope is a dangerous thing.
Cool. Yeah, dude. It's very Leonard Cohen, like very open diary kind of, open heart kind of stuff. Never listened too much Joni Mitchell, which I probably should.
Probably should, yeah.
But I was really into Leonard Cohen in college, like insanely amount. So that was just pretty cool, and definitely a lot of Leonard in the perspective, like you were saying earlier, like the womanhood kind of deal, on the guy thing. Like he's always very like about masculinity, which is pretty interesting. I love also how much he talks about Catholicism, even though he wasn't Catholic. It's just like it's such a goofy ass religion.
And she is very. I don't know if she is religious, but
She's Roman Catholic.
She plays in religion heavy.
She's Catholic, which represent,
Wow,
but
we could get married. I'm just
Bam,
saying.
bam, bam, bam.
I'm
Yeah.
confirmed. I'm confirmed.
You and Lana, dude? Fuck, dude. You can take the name?
Yeah, sure, dude.
but
I'll-
she
I'll-
kind
I'll
of
do
be
it.
acting Protestant, especially with like the interlude.
Oh yeah, Judah. Something.
Yeah, which he was actually at her Outside Lands performance this past weekend, like on her story. And like, so I went on his Instagram. It's this like Righteous Gemstones ass,
Oh
like
my
pastor,
God.
like celebrity pastor, like, and he's really hot.
Okay.
There's
that's
also
good.
that, and
Oh,
he
this
has like,
is
you know,
a-
blonde wife who's hot. And she, like, in the interlude where he's saying the dumbest shit you've ever heard, she is eating it up.
Yeah.
Like, she's nodding along, you know she is. She's like kind of giggling. She's like, you know, and I think that's real. And I love that.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Isn't that the guy that's was Justin
She's sipping
Bieber's
on the
pastor?
Yeah, Bieber. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's rocking that Drew hat in one of his videos on Instagram. The Drew bucket hat. He's awesome. He's awesome.
Whoa, okay.
Support the homies.
Shout out. So yeah, the whole religion thing, that is very Leonard Cohen like. They're playing in this whole like Catholicism, like hallelujah, like go to heaven, that kind of thing, hell, angels. I love it. As a lapsed Catholic, I love that kind of shit. It's great.
The imagery's cool. The rest of it kind of sucks.
Yeah. It is a little weird, but
I would give it all up to ask him one question, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And I think we all would.
Yeah, I would ask.
Hey.
Take it or leave it, dude. Okay, who's next, dude?
I'll go next. This is an award that we haven't given out since it was first given out. This is going out the SZA Sleepy Time Award for the most dozy, relaxing, sleep-inducing song.
Snooze.
I think that Lana Del Rey definitely deserves this. I'm kind of yawning throughout this whole thing just because it's so nice. It's lulling me to sleep.
And it's 95 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm also just passing out from exhaustion.
Heat stroke, maybe?
Yeah. I have that. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard at 2 minutes flat?
When's it gonna be my turn? Don't forget me. When's it gonna be my turn? Open me up. Tell me you like me. Fuck me to death. Love me until I love myself. There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard.
I'm rubbing my eyes right now just listening to that part. Very, very ethereal. We've talked about it already on pod, but man, it's so sleepy, like, right?
I don't know, man. It's pretty good.
It is a little slow. It's snoozing.
It gets sleepier for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
But for me,
maybe that was just for me.
Like always do, this is the first time I'm listening to this stuff with over-the-ear headphones. So it's like I listen to this at work with like just AirPods and doing other things. So it's a lot different. It's really good.
It's really good.
The production
is so good.
And those I'm glad you brought up those lyrics too, because I love them. And I think they are so innately feminine, of this like desire of like, when's it going to be my turn? I never get what I want. I want this, and she probably has a lot. And it's like, like, I feel that, when's it going to be my turn? When do I get what I want, right?
Yeah,
and it's like,
totally.
Shut up.
I saw in an interview she has a little bit of an Etsy addiction, so yeah, she's definitely got that sort of mindset.
She's just like me for real, dude.
She wore a Target dress on like the red carpet. She is just like us.
She likes the deals, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
Target,
I love it,
dude.
Saving money.
New album, great record.
I really like the cover,
really
honestly. That throwback cover is so sick.
Well, there's a couple covers.
Is it really?
There's one where she bares her chest. So, parents, put your kids to bed and check out that cover.
Not safe for work.
Yeah, too hot for Spotify.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I did not see that one. Okay, well, not Googling that.
What do you?
I'm not going to be Googling anything, okay?
It's his background.
You can't predict any of that.
You can't predict that.
Okay, so let's go next to, I think this is round 3. Wow, final round of the Auxiliary Awards. This is huge. Right before we go into the final 2, okay?
The real ones.
Yeah, the real ones. Okay, so, let's...
Wait, did I do a second one?
Well, our Human Already Dancers, and we both did ours together.
They kind of overlap in this format.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm tapped out, too.
Okay, you're done with all of them.
I think I did, because I did my Human or Dancer with you, too.
So then let's go to Adriana.
Okay. Well, I think, I know Dawn and I share a most skippable, and I wonder if some... Oh, wait, sorry, we're not most skippable.
We're not there yet.
Sorry.
We might be, though, eventually.
Hopefully. So this is our last one. Okay, I'm going to go with my Morrissey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is Coachella, Woodstock in My Mind, and Lust for Life. And you could just play it from the top, because I actually enjoy the song, except for that part.
Just the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, except for that phrase and that idea. Coachella - Woodstock in My Mind. I don't agree with that. I think it's wrong.
It's not true.
It's Lollapalooza, and you guys just went to it.
That's real.
Yeah, it's politically incorrect. It's...
All right, let's do a bit of Coachella, Woodstock in My Mind.
I was at Coachella, leaning on your shoulder, watching your husband swing in time. I guess I was in it, 'cause baby, for a minute, it was Woodstock in my mind. Then the next morning, they put out the warning, tensions were rising over country.
Who's the drummer she's referencing on the?
Someone that played Coachella. Who knows,
I
dude?
don't know. I didn't Google that one.
Yeah.
But I do
I
finally
like how
stumped
you
him.
immediately looked to Don.
We
Yeah,
stumped
I went to the information.
I do love the FL Studio Hoover synth sort of in the background.
Well, I feel like we can all, like, at least us Californians can agree that Coachella is not Woodstock.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not
It's also
even
just weird
close.
to think of, like, actually think about the conditions of Woodstock. Like, it probably really stunk.
It was raining.
It was probably really shitty.
There was a shit swamp.
Unless you were on acid. You
Even
know?
then, I'm sure it was miserable. But still, Coachella's worse. I
I
just
don't
flat
know.
out
That
say it.
99 one looked pretty cool.
Yeah, really Coachella.
I've been to Coachella. I went when it was just the one weekend. I saw Kanye West like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I sold those tickets. I was going to
Nice.
go to the Kanye one, and I didn't end up going.
This is like 2006.
Oh, like, okay.
Graduation had just come out.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking later. Okay.
Bob Marley's son like went after Kanye. Like that's how.
Whoa.
Nice.
No, Junior Gong, dude. The Welcome to Jamrock. He played that shit twice, dude. Back to back.
Yes.
When I think, like, suffering through Lollapalooza for literally 2 hours and how bad that was, and then, like, re-listening to the song, I was like, fuck you. Like, don't romanticize this shit. This place is hell.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about it.
It's for a different type of person and definitely like an age. You know, like I hate festivals now.
Yeah.
Like the thought of like enduring
6 hours.
bands like in like mini sets and like these odd scenarios where you just don't hear anything.
But I mean,
Well,
even like
I
they're
think
not
it's-
even bands anymore. Like during the day at Lollapalooza, like, which we weren't there, but like saw videos and stuff, and like obviously the crowd. It's like it's an EDM festival,
True.
and it's like fucking dubstep music that sounds like shit.
And then
Okay.
Lana played, like...
Well, and then they have like
That's
the
fun.
headliners who they had the Chili Peppers playing at the same time as Lana,
dude.
which actually like since we
Addicted
don't
to the
know,
shindig.
we did not know how to like do festival. And we're just like lost in this crowd of like 19-year-olds shoving me.
There's a couple right
pose.
behind us where you could tell the dude like bro wanted to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers and was
He was
like so
pissed.
irate, and then he was like spooning with his spooning behind his girlfriend during the show, and she was wearing a like bride's veil that was also draped over his face by accident for like half the set.
But like if you like
cool.
knew how to do like festivals, we could have seen both. Like we would have been like, okay, let's run, to this. But I was just like so lost in it.
Yeah. It's a wave
no
of
way.
humanity.
and you're like
that's
T
gross.
minus 20 to Lana. You just like
literally.
lose
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah, but I was so sad that they would be playing at the same time. I'm like, how does this make sense? Like, they should be bringing her on stage. Like, she has a whole song, like,
Yeah,
talking
I
about
know.
them.
Yeah, she has a song where she mentions her and her boyfriend listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers and writing songs
Yeah.
together. Writing hit songs. Like, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Christ, the
I could
fucking
do better than
Peppers,
this.
man. The fucking Peppers.
I was upset. I was like, Lana, how dare you?
Don't
I know you like California, but come on. Not them. Not Flea.
We're more than
Please.
Flea.
Yeah.
Dawn taught me guitar using the Chili Peppers.
The John Frusciante method.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I got her. Yeah, the John Frusciante method is to like get really strung out as a teenager
Yeah.
and have Flea be your only friend.
Yeah.
So I was kind of Flea in
Dang.
that scenario. No, we did what's the name?
Other Side.
Other Side, and we played it together at
How
like
long?
0.75 speed a lot of the times too. So it was just like
Nice. Who was singing?
I was singing a
Hell
lot of the time.
yeah.
Gotta be Don.
You guys should do a Halloween
Yeah.
Peppers.
Ooh, that'd be
Cover
good.
set,
That'd be really
Monogamy
good.
That's not a bad idea. I can easily learn Flea's bass
Yeah.
lines.
Program those, yeah.
Throw some sax in
Did you see him
somehow.
do the national anthem at Laker game?
No.
Oh yeah, directed.
That was sick, dude.
Whoa.
It's
A lot of pops.
crazy.
A lot of like good pops.
Fuck.
Okay, who's next for round 3? Leon, you want to go next?
I'll
Professor?
go. I'll go next. I made another award.
Whoa.
What
I was,
the
I
hell?
was, I was
Jeez.
fucking. I was on another wave. I made Lana an award, dude.
Good.
Nice.
This is one for Lana, and the reason why is because just like Christopher Nolan, man, this is the Lana Inception Award.
What?
The song's gonna go for Tomorrow Never Came on 340 because she does this song with fucking
Sean Lennon.
Sean Lennon, which is wild. I saw. Speaking
Excuse me, Sean Ono Lennon.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Speaking
Yes.
of El Rey earlier, I
Getting
did
hungry.
see Sean Ono Lennon in high school at El Rey.
Wow.
Yeah.
At the El Rey?
Yeah, this was like 2006 or 7.
Did you just die?
Dude, he had an album that was pretty good. He had some little pop bangers.
Mm-hmm.
His voice is interesting, but it was it's very Wes Anderson music. Let's just talk about that.
Yeah.
Very of the era. Come on, guys.
All right, so let's do a little bit of Tomorrow Never Came.
Stay home, and I could put on the radio to our favorite song, Lennon and Yoko. We would play all day long. Isn't life crazy? I said. Now that I'm singing with Sean. Whoa.
Thank you so much.
Man, is there a
Thank you
music
so much for
video to
highlighting
that?
What?
I was just talking about that on the plane.
Really?
I was like, her saying like, "Isn't life so crazy now that I'm singing with Sean?" It's like, dude, you're a bigger star than him.
Yeah,
And like she
yeah.
that's the thing though, is like she becomes starstruck so easily, and I think she truly like never will see herself as like a celebrity, as like a star. Life's so crazy now that I'm singing with Sean. Sean who?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I think I'm the only person who knew who Sean was.
Yeah.
But it's wild, dude. I was like, dude, this is like she's the Christopher Nolan of fucking music, dude.
It's layers upon layers.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, she's like a song about like John and Yoko.
I'm waiting for
son
her
with
memento,
his
you know?
son. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, in the song, she mentions that she's singing with the son. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, that's so meta.
She just went 3 layers. She was like, bam. bam
She broke the fourth. That's
bam.
Deadpool type shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Ryan Reynolds, who?
She's so honest.
She's that
Yeah.
Spider-Man pointing at each other 3 times.
Damn. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm last, or is there anybody else? Right.
I have to.
You have one more. Okay. Go ahead, Don.
Okay, so I want to do the Too Many Cooks Worst Production Award.
Oh yeah.
Or not even like the song is good, but it's just like out of pocket. Love off Lust for Life. When you get to that like pre-chorus into the chorus,
Love just don't make you go crazy, crazy.
and then like into this chorus part.
Crazy. When you get ready, you get all dressed up to go nowhere and got tequila. Back to work or the coffee shop. It don't matter because it's enough to be young.
Gunshots,
Yeah, right?
pan flutes, animal noises. It's like, I think it's a beautiful song, but it's like it's so much piled up.
And I have no thoughts, just vibes when listening to
Yeah,
it. That's
true.
the difference between you and me.
But for me, I'm
Same.
hearing a gunshot,
Yeah,
and I'm
love is
checking
bad.
out the
Yeah.
window.
That shit sounds like it's produced by Former Ghost, dude.
Yeah. It did. Yeah. I mean, there is like a lush like synth vibe to it in the back that I didn't hear before because I wasn't listening to like the stereo headphone thing.
Yeah.
But there was another like America song, right? It's like something about America, and then like gunshots, bang, bang.
That's like a cannon. That's like
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
Isn't there one where there's a tennis ball bouncing? Did you guys hear that? Or was I
She
just
does?
tripping?
Well, Blue
Maybe.
Jeans has someone
I-
screaming in the
I
background
totally
the whole
believe it.
time.
Whoa.
It's just like, yeah, it's crazy.
She's, I mean, you know, she's on her like producer tip. She's doing shit that people don't even think she's doing.
Well, and I think like probably producing for her, like if you're like in the studio with her, I bet like if you add something, she will be like, yeah, that's dope.
perfect,
She's like,
yeah.
the animal sounds, the gunshots, like, yeah, keep it. No,
And
don't
I
take
just
it out.
want to correct you. I don't know if it's a gunshot. It sounds like it's emptying a clip.
I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah,
But yeah, dude.
Stump
Did
the
Diplo
expert,
produce
dude.
that one or what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah, good song off of a pretty not good album. I didn't really like Lust for Life very much, but a couple good songs out of that for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go, and just because you know, I really enjoyed this. I'm not gonna say that I didn't enjoy this. So I'm doing a hidden gem. my hidden gem is going to be Let the Light In. Feat. Father John Misty. I think that's what the fucking guy's name is. It sucks that I have to call the guy Father.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Your daddy Misty.
he's
dude.
not. You're not my dad, bro.
Your daddy Misty.
He's not my father. But I have to call him that because that's what he wants people to call him, Father John Misty. But yeah, so it's like a really nice traditional type of like American classic song. I feel like if you were to put this song like 40 years in the past, it would sound like it would be an iconic song now, you know? But because it hasn't had time to like live, it's not there yet. But it will be, I think, dude.
That's the biggest compliment like you could probably give Lana about her music.
Totally.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cause I wanna come in. Ooh, turn your light on. Look at us, you and I back at it again. Pick you up around 1:45. Usually we got nothing to do. Screw it, maybe you should go and record some of the songs. Got my dress on tight, cause you know that I like shining in the light. There's so much writing on this life.
Yeah. So like emotionally loaded. It also has like a real like Christian vibe to it too, you know,
Totally.
like Let the Light In type thing.
Praise.
I mean,
Praise.
it definitely sounds like a worship song you would hear at a Protestant gathering, whatever they call their.
Are you Irish? This is very like, IRA.
Well, I'm on the Catholic side
Yeah.
of that debacle, but we're not here for that.
Different pod.
Great song. Hidden. There's so many what I would consider hidden gems. Just because I did not like listen. You know?
Can it be a hidden gem if it's on the new album?
I would say yeah.
Okay.
I would say yeah because if you think she's a one-hit wonder, right? To a lot of people, that's what she is, right?
I could change my mind, dude.
But
I can grow
the
as a human.
stream numbers like tell me different. Like, can anything be a hidden gem at 24 million listens?
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, okay.
I feel like it's subjective though.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're just discovering her, then so much could be a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Truly, I don't want to get to the purest of the hidden gem because I pick some fucking mainstream ass songs
Yeah.
sometimes and they still bop.
They're
But I would
good.
say
Bob
that's-
Jr. maybe.
I would say for the stands, which I feel like I can represent here, is I think that could be considered a hidden gem because like it's definitely
It's not a love song.
she's not going to be performing that at
Yeah.
Lolla. That's for damn sure.
I will say we have an award, the Eminem Stan Award, for the worst fan base for an artist. And
Good.
I didn't give this to Lana Del Rey.
Oh.
I feel like the fan base is like, after crawling through Reddit and everything, like super supportive, super in love with Lana Del Rey. And
That's
like,
good to know.
yeah, I wanted to give it out. I couldn't.
It's
No.
sad. It's sad girls.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. They're
could
all
even-
lifting each other up.
You can even find threads of like, what do you think is the worst Lana Del Rey song? And like, people would reply and be like, none.
Yeah, we
They're
love
all
them
good.
all.
They're literally all good.
Well, they're delusional because there is a most skippable song.
definitely. We're here to
Well,
roast
There
shit.
sure is.
careful when you post
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I know. We were already talking about that in the group chat.
It's okay.
Pet Shop Boy fans came for us, but
Yeah, they
they'll
came
be
for
fine.
our
That makes
throats.
yeah,
That was
dude.
good.
Call us dumb Americans. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I never
Like
said
an
I wasn't.
American. Okay, wow. We've made it to the last two. This is it. Top bop.
This is what you're here for.
Your favorite song. This is a good one. Everybody, this is number one in your heart. This is a song that you wish everybody could hear. You know, do the U2 thing and put in everyone's Apple Watch, Apple phone.
Incept them,
everything.
like Leon's claiming.
Yeah, incept them.
Gio, why don't you, have you gone first at all? You
No,
go first.
I mean,
What's your top bop?
Okay, fine. I'll go first again. Wow, 2 in a row for Gio. It's my turn
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Okay, so
It's my turn now.
I mean, I'm a San Gabrielino, you know, since
Dude, way to fucking dox us, dude.
I mean, I live in San Gabriel Valley, and I work in Monrovia, and
Get me.
I
Give
have
him the
to.
Addy, dude. Give him the Addy.
There are many times when I have to drive down Huntington Boulevard
Route 66.
Yeah, also AKA Route 66, and I'm driving to a city called Arcadia.
I know that's right.
I'm dropping off a nice little box for my job, and at the FedEx, and I look at the magnificent city that is right in front of me, and I didn't have a word for it. I was like, what do I call this feeling? You call it Arcadia by Lana Del Rey. Okay, that's what you call it. It's a beautiful song about a beautiful town. And I just think that her being like referential to this area, because she calls out Rosemead. She calls out, like, there's like a...
Did she call out the hat off of Valley?
I don't know, but she does say that her, like, I think just her chest is like the San Gabriel Mountains.
Mm-hmm. She sure does.
And I was like, oh, preach.
What about her hips?
Like the highways and byways or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
Deep, dude.
it's something that I haven't heard in popular music like ever. Somebody calling out Arcadia, and she's like really, really good. And so it's like somebody that good calling out Arcadia. Like, one day I'm gonna be driving at FedEx, and I'm gonna see like a limo or like a Bel Air or some shit, some old.
She drives
classic car.
herself. She drives herself.
And I'm gonna see her.
And she films herself.
Blazing it.
So yeah, Arcadia. Let's do a little bit of Arcadia just to see what I'm talking about. Here we go.
Run your hands over me like a Land Rover in Arcadia. Arcadia. All roads that lead to you as integral to me as arteries that pump the blood that flows straight to the heart of me. America.
Full on salute at that moment, dude. Salute the flag. We stand for
Thank
Lana.
you for your service,
dude.
Lana.
Yeah, exactly. No stolen valor, dude. She served in that song.
She
Okay.
served in that song.
It's a beautiful song, and all of the references in it they're for us. They're for the nice San Gabriel person that lives in an unspecified area in this area.
Some might call us the hidden gem of Southern California.
They might.
So
They
just
might.
saying.
I would say so. And she knows it, and I think that like that's when I was like, okay, I'm locked in. Like, I fucking love you, Lana Del Rey. Like,
Marry me.
that's it. That's it for me. Like, you like the area that I grew up in.
You
like,
complete me.
That's it. There's a chance, dude. There's a chance I'm gonna see her in Arcadia, and I'm just gonna be like, oh shit.
She's gonna be eating.
She's
Santa's
eating at
pizza.
She had the Olive Garden. Holy god.
She's at the Olive
She
Garden.
would eat at the Olive Garden.
Din Tai Fung or something.
She's picking up a fucking a shift over at the Olive
Oh
Garden.
my god,
dude.
that's right, dude. That's next. I give her some tips, dude. I used to work there.
Yeah, tip her big. That's
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey, guys. Come on.
Okay, so that's my top bop.
Nice.
Let's do the guest first this time instead of me. Okay, Adriana, what about you? Let's have you go next.
So mine, as a stan, it was hard to pick one, and so I really just had to go with like you said, like In My Heart, and also just like what is the song that I've played probably the most on repeat, and it's got to be Chemtrails Over the Country Club. And even though I know Norman fucking Rockwell was like a sensation, I liked it, but it wasn't like, my most favorite. Obviously, I said Lust for Life wasn't my favorite at all. And so I think with Chemtrails, I was reinvigorated by Lana. And then that song, I was like, damn. And it's, again, like I already mentioned, like this classic, beautiful, ethereal, like could be from another time. And then this bitch is talking about chemtrails.
Yeah.
Gotta give it up. Right? And it's like, I love the paranoia. I love the modern,
Mm-hmm.
It's so Lana. I think it's just like this song is Lana. Run with you, my sweet love, there's nothing wrong. Contemplating God under the chemtrails over the country club. Wearing our jewels In the swimming pool, me and my sister just playing it cool under the chemtrails over the country club. Take out your turquoise and all of your jewels. Go to the market.
Just her voice and like another instrument, and she still carries, you know?
Well, and there's that like overdubbing too, and I think there's this whole like we were talking about with like chemtrails over the country club. There's this like phantom like girl group aspect to it.
Yeah.
It's got that heavy reverb on that.
Absolutely.
Yes, which I think is like
Ghostly.
another interesting thing Lana taps into.
We did talk about the girl group connection, which
I mean, yeah, the Grant, right? Or the Grants, whatever. Great track. I wanted to sing along.
he hit me and it felt like a kiss. Lest we forget.
Yeah.
That was in the running for me.
Great line that she stole.
Yeah.
Some might call
dude.
that, sampling.
You sample, yeah.
It's an homage.
Yeah.
Homage. Yeah.
And, but that's, she is like a music nerd in that kind of way. And that's what's really cool about her.
I kind of like it because it's like if you know kind of deal. She's not trying to shove it down your throat kind of deal, but if you know, you know.
Well, and I think some of it, like, she is, like, name dropping so many people, and it's, like, also cool because, like, her music reaches a lot of young people, and, like, I owe so much of, like, music that I connected to that was older from people being like, check out Leonard Cohen, check out Joan Baez, check out Sublime.
Rockwell.
But it's like it's not for nothing.
It's very positive. It helps a lot of people. Like there is a gate that they have to find to be like, oh, this is music.
Yeah, it's like, or it's like, oh, I like Lana Del Rey. Why do I like her? Now I'm a nerd.
Yeah, exactly. And that shout out to Jerusalem who showed me Lana Del Rey in the first place. So I was like, oh, you would definitely like Leonard Cohen. And she was like, oh, I've never heard him. And so now I think she's a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and I feel like for me, being intimidated by music nerds and feeling like I don't want to talk about music or I think Lana helped open that door a little bit of girls who look at us like us can be, music nerds too.
That's right.
Which she says, in so many words.
It's true. It's true. All right, so what about you, Don? What is your top bop?
My top bop would be Honeymoon off the album of the same name.
Dude, I almost chose Honeymoon for my top bop. It's really, really good.
So
yeah.
We both know that it's not fashionable to love me, but you don't go, 'cause truly there's nobody for you but me. We could cruise.
I think so much of what people talk about really responding to in her earlier music is the cinematic quality, and I think this song front to back feels like a movie. There's it recalls Sunset Boulevard score, again this very David Lynch thing, all this stuff that yes, you can unpack, but also it's fucking cool. It feels like watching a movie. I think this is when her voice really starts to mature for me. I think there's so much that I'm drawn to, but I think it's especially these moments when she's more freeform. She's not part of my issue with Norman fucking Rockwell is you can tell that there's the metronome, everything is on the grid, and the song is floaty, cool.
Yeah, her melody is a little bit all over the place, and on this track, going back to what you were saying, Adriana, it's she's longing for a time in the past while also looking at it through a modern lens, So it's man, back then was fucked up, but it's cute though,
Totally. And it's still fucked up.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. And I think the thing with Lana and some of the criticism she gets or has gotten, or who knows how much she's actually gotten, but of kind of being anti-feminist or setting women back, and it's well, why are women still sad when we have what we were, we're in a post-feminist, we have like the jobs, we have the families, we have everything. It's like, because it sucks.
Yeah, it still sucks.
I saw an interview that I was kind of feeling for her because she was saying that she's gotten called out for kind of lifting up like abusive behavior by being passive in her lyrics, but she's like, you guys are like throwing me to the flames when I'm just writing like what I'm going through and like trying to be earnest, and I don't have all the answers, so well,
and that's the experiences. That's the experiences of many women.
Yeah,
and I think like feminism or like contemporary feminism is very like anti-feminine in these ways, where it's like the feminine, the masculine, they don't have to necessarily be gendered. Like we all have it, right? But it's like, I think contemporary feminism has like thrown the feminine away because we want to be girl bosses. We want to be just like men. We want to have power, right? We want to have jobs. But that means that like, so being a mother isn't,
right. They're like, oh, that's traditional.
That's
like,
not,
and traditional's like Republican or something.
And like,
it's
also,
like,
obviously, there's more to the feminine than just being a mother, but like being highly like emotional and being, intuitive, and these things that like under a patriarchal society have like gone, to the wayside, and we all like suffer from that, women and men. And I kind of feel like that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah,
just threading the needle, because it's difficult when there is a lot of scrutiny to try to like get your point across.
And she's not shy to be outspoken on social media. She like she came at Kanye all crazy, and she went off. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But she's also not very good at social media.
Yeah, no, she feeds the trolls a little bit,
which is endearing, but
right.
Well, and she used to also just like tweet back at people and be like, suck my dick. Fuck you.
It really awesome. It really like, she takes everything really personally.
Yeah.
And I think that's why like celebrity will always be tough for her, because she doesn't want to hear it.
The thing that kind of struck me too was I can't remember what album she was responding to, but she got kind of like negative, kind of in the going back to our Smiths episode, when she didn't place where she wanted to in the charts. She was tearing down other women, being like, why does Doja Cat show her ass and she's number one and I'm trying my best?
Right.
And it's like, well, I don't know if your argument really needs to tear down someone else.
Well, but she was also saying like, I've been shit on so fucking much in my career, and I'm seeing people do the same things I did and not get shit on, and like, yes, that comes from like a weird selfish place, but it's like when you go back and read how much people shit on her for the SNL performance, like, it is like, that would make you just be so fucking competitive and be like, no.
Yeah, what about
Juliette Lewis brought out the claws. I can't remember the tweet,
so
but I was
weird.
like, who are you and why are you doing
so
this
weird.
to her?
Well, I think there's this like Yas Queen to some things, and then a like that's disempowering and anti-feminist to other things, when like, is showing ass that Yas Queen?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
and I think that's to some people, yes,
no.
right? But maybe we should think a little bit more about how empowering that really is.
Damn, dude. Open your third eye about that one, y'all.
Yeah, dude.
And let's take out the claws. Okay, it's time to take out the claws in this pod.
Wait.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it not time?
Yeah.
Oh, you skipped my bop, dude.
Oh, so sorry.
We're still giving forehead kisses.
One last.
Sheesh.
Before I,
I'm here, dude.
Got your eyes
Me
out.
too. He's giving both
of
us.
y'all?
Yes.
Dude.
Damn, dude.
We don't
Here,
matter,
I'll go
dude.
first. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm gonna go with a Dealer at 210, dude.
Dealer.
It's I was like, whoa, dude, Lana's voice is crazy. I just found out it wasn't Lana singing a lot of the songs, but I was like, dude, the effects on her voice is insane.
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, this is a cool song. Like, the song itself is cool, and I guess
It's the guy from the last Shadow Puppets.
That's so funny.
I don't even know what that is. Is it
Holy
some,
shit.
I don't like it. Some like major label indie rock.
I can't
bands.
wait for you to play it so everyone can hear what you
thought
thought
this
was
was
Lana.
Sorry.
That's awesome.
Try to find me through my dealer. He won't pick up his phone. Please don't try my doctor either. He won't say
but I did read. I thought I was coming with some like deep knowledge on this one, but I guess I forgot who I was doing the pod with today. But I heard this was supposed to be like on a collab album that they were supposed to make.
Yeah, so a lot of Blue Banisters is like essentially when she got that laptop stolen, all those demos leaked. Some version of this was like leaked with that, and so Blue Banisters is a bunch of like essentially the fans saying like these demos are dope and putting them together. But that was going to be a collab album with the guy from like I think just with the Last Shadow Puppets. In
Terrible
general.
band name, but
I don't like.
Yeah.
The Last Shadow Puppet.
Great voice.
I feel like they played
Great
Warped
song.
Tour or something
Yeah.
with that name.
Sounds just like Lana.
Lana was putting some stank on it.
Yeah, just that Lana was like, that's a crazy effect she's fucking with.
Lana's part on the song is
It's
amazing.
great.
Her
It's
voice
great.
is incredible.
One
Yeah.
of her best performances.
Let's just play that real quick.
Hit it,
Yeah, let's
dude.
play her part.
I check it, I read it, and I was late. I gave you all my money, gave you all my money, gave you all my money, gave you all my money. I don't wanna live. I don't wanna give you nothing.
It's incredible that you thought that was Lana.
Hey man, this list started about a month ago, okay?
You didn't know how she sounded back then.
No, I'm just saying, like, I guess I my notes are whatever, dude.
That's good.
I
That's
didn't have
good.
to
That's
present
good.
myself as still a bopper.
It's
Totally,
a bop.
it
It's
totally
totally
is.
a bop.
Great song.
I
great
would have
voice.
wished I'd like to hear that album. But I didn't like
Collab.
Blue Bannister that much as a song. But
Oh,
that
okay.
song was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mean as an
pretty good.
album?
No, that song. Was
Just the song itself.
You're saying Blue Bannister.
You didn't like
is-
Blue Bannister as a song? As
Yeah,
well?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
The record's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
that
the
song as a
record is
song
good.
was like, hey, but the Blue Bannister as an album was the most enjoyable that I.
Me
I
too.
thought I
That's my
enjoyed.
favorite album.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I find myself having a reaction to her collab sometimes because it feels like I feel like I listen to Lana, hang out with Lana, and then when there's like a huge feature from another artist, it feels like a friend who's like brought along someone else you like don't know as well to the hang.
Absolutely.
Where you're like, yeah,
He can
Last
come
Shadow
inside,
Puppets
but he has to
guy,
take his shoes off,
like,
dude.
yeah, you're okay. That's cool. That's a good song. Can my friend Lana start singing now?
Yeah.
But then you know what? She does, and it's great.
All right, so what's your top bop, Josh?
My top bop is Reddit's least favorite track, Guns N' Roses.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
I have 45 seconds written down. Like I said, this is my first time ever coming to the Lana Del Rey party. I kind of knew she was a crooner and stuff, and I just naturally found myself gravitating to more of this stuff. What is this, Ultraviolence era?
Yeah,
right?
it's Ultraviolence.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Here we go.
He loved Guns N' Roses, Guns N' Roses. He loved Guns N' Roses. He loved Guns N' Roses, Roses,
Yeah, me and Kurt can share this one, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
This one's good, and I like how like noisy it is and sort of like all over the place. Don, you were talking about how in the later albums you can tell the metronome still going, and with this, it's still kind of feeling like non-linear in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very like drug chic.
Yeah,
you know.
I love having a perspective of someone who just got into Lana because I wouldn't have like thought of that song, but
I like it.
I think like also like what we're talking to, like music to fall asleep to, music to drive to, it's totally both. Like you're zoning.
Yeah.
It's like just kind of washing over you. I think I really love this pick.
To the listener, blast Guns N' Roses and go down the one freeway out here in Southern California.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think that's
You
a
take
good
the
one.
ponytail out?
Yeah. Let your hair flow.
I'll take my ponytail out right now.
Let
just
that
for
shit.
you.
Let that
Okay,
shit. No,
yeah.
no. I'm
And
saying
if
when
you're
you're
in
driving.
Chicago-
man.
No,
Yeah.
it's already out.
Lakeshore Drive, baby.
Lakeshore.
Chicago, Belmont.
No. No.
Shout out Huntington
Fools, They
Beach.
know what's up, dude.
Yeah, dude. Huntington Beach. Shout out.
Okay.
Just post up for the day.
I just finished filing my claws. Okay, you guys made me wait.
Oh man, here it
They're
goes.
sharp.
Oh.
They're super sharp. It's time for the most skippable song that we found listening to her discography. This is a song that you want to erase from her discography, one that you want to take, and we send them somewhere, Leon. Where do we send them?
The fucking Mars.
Send them to fucking
Mars.
Mars, dude. They're going to Mars. So yeah, it's serious.
Yeah, we're not joking.
It's deadly
anymore.
serious. There's no oxygen up there. They're not going to live very long.
Nah, dude. We've all seen Total Recall. When you run out of oxygen, man, your eyeballs pop out.
There's no bias here yet.
So
I feel like there aren't going to be many claws because I think we might agree. It might be. I don't know. I'm eager to see.
We'll see. We'll see which one is your least favorite. But you're gonna go last as the guests. Your opinion matters actually the most. And so we're gonna have us three fools go first.
And us three fools, I go first.
The
'cause
hater.
I'm the one that matters at least.
The professor, aka the
Professor,
professional
dude.
hater.
PhD,
PhD
haternomics.
fucking hating, dude.
That's right. So what is your most skippable?
I'm gonna kick it off with a hater rating with Coachella.
Okay.
Wow.
Most skippable.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
It's just annoying me, just because the concept of just like,
It's just annoying me.
just the whole concept of Coachella just flushes through my head of just like, yeah, what it's like. I don't know. I'm not gonna be one of those fucking old heads and be like, I was there, blah blah blah, when it was one weekend. But the fact that it's like 2 weekends, it's just like
he did earlier.
the concept of like, it just is the music festival of like, it's like the mall of music festivals in a sense.
And I think unfortunately,
wow,
like
cool.
for me as well, like that concept being so fucking annoying takes away from the song itself, which I think like lyrically, like I like other than that, and like conceptually I like other than that, and it unfortunately just distracts from all of that.
Yeah, you see, I
You
fell
see
for
that?
it, dude.
Look at that.
On your shoulder, watching your husband swing and shine. I'd say it was hella cool to win them over. Critics can be so mean sometimes. He was on his knees and I thought he was breaking them down with his words and his voice divine. Doesn't take a genius to know what you've got going and to not want to lose it because they lost their minds. What about all these children?
I also want to know who the fucking drummer is, dude.
You gonna fight him?
Yeah, I just want to know. It's like I'm curious. Which drummer are they talking about? What Coachella was it? You know? Whose shoulder was she
Was it
leaning
Aaron?
on?
Travis
Mhm.
Barker.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think so. That's what I was thinking.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're all
No,
just
it
thinking
can't
here.
be. It can't
Definitely.
be. They wouldn't have been around then, dude. When this came out.
Who else?
I don't
Jack
know.
Donahue from Salem.
Oh God.
Oh, whoa.
Famous
Does he play drums?
ex-boyfriend.
Yeah,
Famous ex-boyfriend. There's a picture of her with him after he gets out of Cook County Jail, which is the one
I think
Chicago
they're visiting
represents.
I think they're visiting one of his family members.
Were they visiting his family? I thought he
Really?
got. it
I don't
was
think he
never
got
released.
out,
Okay.
but
Salem?
it's an incredible photo nonetheless.
Yeah, Jack Donahue from Salem.
Every time I think of Salem, I just think of that the Levi's or the Fader Fort.
Oh, dude, that video is crazy. The top voted comment on YouTube is like, "The Emperor has no clothes," but like that's also the blog era.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the death of
That killed that band.
that band. Yeah, I mean, you know, Lana
History.
survived SNL.
Yeah.
Salem did not
Sorry,
survive
Salem.
the Fader Fort until like
There's also some hard drugs involved
made it.
too. you know.
major. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So Coachella.
They're also
What's
just
stuck in my mind?
ripping off black culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Josh. What is your most skippable?
Mine is Breaking Up Slowly. I just think it falls a little too deep into the SZA Sleepy Time stuff, and I'm just kind of like completely checked out by then. I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad song, and to Reddit's like credit, like I don't know if Lana Del Rey has bad songs. She just has a lot of Lana Del Rey songs.
A lot
you
of
know?
they sound very similar.
Exactly.
And
So-
to blend.
So it's like I don't hate really any of it, but yeah, by the time Breaking Up Slowly comes on at 1:15, I'm out.
Blue. So don't send me flowers like you always do. It's hard to be lonely, but it's the right thing to do. George got arrested out on the after this song? Will he still love me long after I'm gone? Or did he see it coming all along? 'Cause breaking up slowly.
Damn, I think I just realized something about this song. So it's called Breaking Up Slowly. And she says, "Don't send me flowers like you always do." Knowing Lana, personally, like I do, that sounds a lot like a reference to a Doris Day song called "Send Me No Flowers," which is about breaking up and getting back together, and breaking up and getting back together. Yeah. So, and I totally believe that she would do some shit like that. Totally.
She got you, dude.
Totally.
She references Tammy Wynette in the song
she can have
itself.
my number.
She 3D chessed you, dude.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I love that song.
I love that song.
But I've skipped it. I've skipped it plenty.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's what Skippable is about too.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's not
It doesn't have to
necessarily
be
the worst
horrible.
because
It's kind of boring.
and we've talked
It's
about
more
it
the
too
same.
on pod where like sometimes the song's so bad where you're just like, I kind of like it because I fucking hate it. You know what I mean?
Damn. So you kind of like it, but you're still gonna have it go die on Mars. Huh?
Because I'm skipping. You know?
fine.
Yeah.
It's
or
fine.
is it skipulation?
I have. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Okay. So mine. Here we go. I just think it's to Don's point earlier. I like Lana, and I don't like when Lana brings on some pals to come on and have fun on the track with her. You know. I mean, have a fun day in the studio. That's great. But like, man, putting it on a record that is on your name on the record, I think is just a disservice to the record itself. Summer Bummer.
Oh yeah, I knew it.
Can go to fucking Mars, dude.
It can. I'm glad that you're bringing this up, or like that you're sending it to Mars.
I just, it doesn't need to be in the record. Make it a single. Take it off the record. Release it as a fun little, hey, me and ASAP are having a good time. Great.
Yeah, she leaks her own stuff. She could have leaked it.
Yeah, a 2-song single, right? Back to back. Great.
Yeah, right.
In the record, dude. Fucking bummer.
Again, like you're saying, Don, Lana Del Rey really does seem like, oh man, Lana's gonna come over. I'm finally gonna hang out with my friend. She's like, oh, can ASAP come as well? Like, fuck, I guess, because I want to see you, but fuck.
Yeah, I'll be like, maybe see if Wise Blood can come instead.
She's in Portland.
Okay, so let me do a little bit of Summer Bummer. I'll just try to find the rapping part because I think Lana's okay in it. She's fine, but I just don't need that in a Lana album.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me personally.
You want Lana for yourself.
Yes, I'm a selfish listener.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. So let's see. Hip hop in the summer. What? Don't be a bummer, babe. Okay, here we go.
High tops in the summer. Don't be a bummer, babe. Be my undercover lover, babe.
Her sophistication make you wanna quit the bitch you dating. Let's skip the games, let's quit the playing, boo, let's get acquainted. Notifications sync in place even when we on vacation. I knew she'd notice like I missed the payment.
Dang it, indeed.
I mean, they got the parental advisory on the album. Why don't you just go for it, dude? Say fucking damn it, dude.
Because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be like that in front of Lana.
And I totally I love what you're saying here because now that I think about it, it's I wouldn't be that upset by the song if it was on an A$AP Rocky album.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh, Lana's on an A$AP
Yes.
track. That's cool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But this is just what's going on?
And it's on Lust for Life, which is already it's a mixed album, and this just makes it more on I'm just gonna skip the whole record as a whole from now on. Even if there's good songs on it, this song and the song that goes next to it just give a different feeling that I just was that's not what I don't really like that. And then there's a Weekend song that's on Lust for Life, which is okay, but
it's such a 102.7
yes
jam.
And I just think that if I'm gonna listen to Lana, I want the dramatic, referential, orchestral sad kind of thing. I don't,
ASAP Mob's gonna come after you.
come for me, bro.
Oh man, them and their shutter shades or what?
Yeah.
Maybe if this was 2010, I'd be scared.
There's like 2 guys now, dude. Like,
It's like
that's how you gonna do.
4 or 5.
Okay, so that is all of our most skippable songs. Now it's up to you. What is your most skippable songs? Of course, Adriana, you'll go first.
So we could go together because I think we have the same one.
The same one.
Yeah, and we didn't do that on purpose, but we like couldn't. I think
I-
we even tried to have a different one. And I was like, we can't because they're. And when I have you play it, you can do it from the top because I've never gone past the top.
Oh shit!
It is an
Nice.
instant skip. It will always be. This is
Wow.
like this can go to Mars, and I think like I agree with your point again as a stan that there's no bad Lana song. Well, this is a bad Lana song. It's also not even her song. And I also hate Sublime as someone who went to SDSU in 2009.
Yes.
I had to
Yes.
deal with a lot of Sublime BS,
Yeah.
and this is the last thing I need from her.
Sublime
And so
definitely
my-
gets the Stan
They
Award.
get the Stan Award.
But definitely,
unfortunately.
yeah, dude. She like this is her like her golden star for SoCal. Like this is her getting crowned as
Right.
Resi for sure.
Well, so
Local.
yeah, my most skippable is Doing Time on Norman
Nice.
fucking Rockwell.
Nice.
Okay, so Don, why do you not like skip? What's
I-
wrong with Doing Time?
He's not
I
from
mean,
Cali,
it's
man.
just like I'm much more warm on Sublime because it wasn't hoisted upon me.
It was like exotic to
It
you.
was,
right?
was like my dad's like mowing the lawn shirtless music.
Okay.
Was like which is the
That's
case for
badass.
many people.
And
I'm
mine was
sure.
like SDSU, those like those felt posters that you like draw on with like
those
glow in the
blacklight
dark.
ones?
Yeah, blacklight. Yes, in everyone's dorm room.
Oh my god.
How many college Jim Belushi or whatever one of the Belushi posters did you see?
Where he's got the
John
big
Belushi,
collar.
yeah.
The college story, John Belushi.
There's way more of the glow in the dark
The 8 rules to
sublimes.
date my young daughter posters were everywhere in college.
Yeah, it's also, I think about Skippable as a song that like invites you to skip it, and the beginning of the song invites you to be like, no, veto, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
over.
done.
And then I worked up the courage to listen to the whole thing. It goes nowhere. Nothing is done.
Agreed. I agree. I just think that like because I feel like at this point a lot of Sublime has become like ambient to me. Like it's just it is so in the background of my life that like
Great study music. We didn't say
Yeah.
that.
Hey, let's not forget, dude. R.I.P. Lou Dog forever.
our
R.I.P.
Lou
Lou
Dog,
Dog.
dude.
Best dog.
Fuck, Lou Dog. Bark, 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 bark. You know what I'm
I
talking
love
about.
that line when Lou Dog said bark
Yeah,
bark.
this is real.
Fucking hits that fucking note.
Let's do a little bit of Doing Time, and I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to get a little bit past the first couple seconds for you, Adriana. First 30 seconds.
Sublime Ambient sounds good, by the way.
Yeah.
That's my new project.
Here we go.
Summertime, and the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone with Ross MG. All the people in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC. Me and Louis, we gonna run to the party and dance to the rhythm. It gets harder. Me and my girl, we got this relationship.
Oh man.
I'm definitely taking out the Sublime
man.
version of this
Straight
and
up,
putting
dude.
this on my rotation.
Give me a couple Coronas, dude, and I'm fucking.
One, I mean, if you
Pisteando, dude.
Let me get
You're
that
skipping?
longboard. Let me get that longboard.
Longboard? Oh,
Some flip flops. I'm going to class.
It's trip hop for
I'm
sure.
late.
Yeah.
maybe,
No,
maybe
I
that's
can
why
see
I
it. I can
moved.
see it. I can see it. I can see it. Toss it away.
Yeah.
It's
I'm happy
sad. If
throwing
I
that
didn't
away.
know it was Lana Del Rey, I could picture it playing like a Netflix original film. You know what
Yes.
I mean? By some nobody.
Yeah. Her covers. Some of her covers are pretty wild, dude. Like they're not good, but this one takes the cake of the non good covers.
Yeah.
Let's put this shit on the fucking ship and send it to Mars.
It's going on the shuttle. Sorry.
Toodaloo.
Yeah. Toodaloo. Okay.
Load them up.
Load 'em
They're
up,
all
shoot
going
'em
on.
out.
No
Yeah.
no stipulations, no saves.
No, nothing.
Sayonara, and we're doing her a service because now it's a tighter discography with less terrible songs to bog up some of her like middling albums, right? But okay, before we get to the last question, do we have a pro tip?
I do have a pro tip. I'm gonna go with Cat Power.
Ooh, okay.
Definitely got a lot of Cat Power vibes
Yeah.
from some Alana.
Yeah, that makes
I'm gonna go with Metal Heart at 115. I think Metal Heart's like the album from '98, early on.
Cause I lock you up in the sad zoo. Oh, hidey, 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 what you trying to prove? Hidey, hidey, hidey.
That's the pro tip.
Yeah.
Oof.
Beep 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 beep.
Listen to
beep,
Camp
beep,
Power.
beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah,
Right.
there's a couple of people that Lana Del Rey reminded me of. So I have an Acorn Corner.
Acorn
What?
Corner.
Well, you might have to go to YouTube.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh, dude, he goes deep cuts. You know, like
Well,
he's in the underground.
you're bringing Cat Power. That's like in the DIY universe. So I'm going a little deeper.
Okay.
And another LA legend, Voice on Tape, "Marry You When You're Sleeping." Just again, like heavy reverb. Songwriting is like solid. Just really beautiful voice.
Great track.
Listen.
Yeah, great track. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you drive at the right time, you're getting the same Lana chills.
That's very nice.
That's good.
Okay, I want to premiere a nice little extra one. Punk Hours is over. That was my little extra side piece that I was doing. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
We're doing a new one because I'm proud of my last name, my heritage.
Okay,
Chumpatazi is a beautiful name. I'm gonna chop it in half.
beautiful.
That's an intense
Yeah, thank you.
name.
Thank you.
It's the Z.
It's time
The
for
Z is intimidating.
something called Chump Change.
Oh, woo!
That's right.
I love it.
Dude, your ancestors are
I
just so proud
love
of you
it,
cutting
yeah.
that name up.
Yeah.
they rolled back over.
They're saluting me right now. Okay, so I'm doing a song that Lana references in one of her songs. This is Froggy Went a Courtin'.
Great song.
Yes.
Which version?
The Doc Watson version.
Not the Bobby Hill version.
Froggy went a courting and he did right, Froggy went a courting and he did right, Froggy went a courting and he did right, a sword and a pistol by his side,
Hell yeah, dude.
Out of all of the suggestions we just made, she probably likes that one the most.
It's in your blood.
Yeah. She was like, all my family members were singing this song. How did they even know this song? I was like, in her lyrics. Great. She's a great lyricist, dude.
She is pretty good.
That's kind of,
man.
you read it and you're like, damn.
It feels like you're sitting there talking to somebody with her lyrics. It's pretty good.
When she dropped out of college, before she dropped out of college, she was majoring in metaphysics.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So
Deep.
She's got a lot of
Deep.
stuff going on up there.
Okay. Final question. Is Lana Del Rey, as a whole, her entire discography, is it skippable?
I'm gonna say no.
Wow.
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 There's some things I would. There's songs I'd skip for sure, but some of the stuff is really good. I mean, it's like atmospheric and like looking at it through different lenses, pretty interesting. I mean, that was a first run through, and I'm always coming with a pretty negative ass attitude when doing this show because
Professional hater.
yeah, because it's like I'm forced to listen to a whole discography. Like I'm like I don't think I'll sit and like listen to Lana's song, like, but it definitely one of these is gonna hit up in like some kind of mix or just throw it on some kind of mix, like playlist or something. It's fun.
Unskippable.
That's beautiful.
Unskippable.
She's like, yeah, I mean, she's a lot of stuff that I like already. You know, there's like a little Kate Bush, there's a little this, there's like the atmospheric, like the cool, like almost like noise band kind of stuff that she has early on.
Her reverb is insane.
I mean,
like sometimes it can shake your whole car.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
Got that bass on it.
Yeah. If
They're on
this
the
band's
tweeters.
shaking, I'm listening to Lana.
Yeah.
That's a good sticker, dude. Don't fucking say it. Damn it. It's merch.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't skip.
So, non-skip,
Not
non-skip.
Just don't. You can't skip it. You like. Shout out to Jerusalem once more time. She saved my life, dude. If it was not for her, I would be like Leon and be like, man, I don't know if I like it or not. But I think it was like I was primed.
I said I liked it.
I know, but like, you know, like
That sound like this jackass.
up until every like the last hour, you're like, man, fucking Lana Del Rey. But like, she primed me. She gave me, and this is what I think you should do to your friends: make them a playlist of your favorite Lana Del Rey songs.
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
it to your friend.
I'm only listening to her latest 2 records.
Well,
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Like, it's
she's
like,
in a renaissance. Her last 3 records are
it's
incredible.
different,
Yeah,
and like
absolutely.
I like. I'm not a big crooner guy. Like I got like Matt's a big fucking Sinatra guy. Like
Shout out, Matt.
and that kind
Yeah.
of crooner stuff. And the first album has a lot of that.
Episode.
Has a lot of that, but I'm just like, I don't know. This new stuff is cool. There's a little bit of like hints of country, hints of like Americana stuff. It's fun. She still does crazy like electronic stuff, which is interesting. And I don't know, the Weekend cover. I don't know if that on her second to last
That was
album.
like the 4th to last.
I don't
something
know.
like
That one kind of bangs, dude. That song bangs.
It's not bad.
That almost made my list somewhere.
All right, so what about you, Josh?
I'm not going to say it's skippable. But I don't think that I'm in the right frame of mind to really absorb it the way that sad girls absorb the music. So, I'm introducing a new decision, a resurskiption.
What?
Where I think I could in my life really need this music, but that is not right now.
Oh.
We're just,
So
we're just
I'm at-
inventing words in the show. Man.
Resurskiption.
Resurskiption. Pretty much, I'm at like the mental goodwill, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll buy this Lana Del Rey greatest hits, and I'm gonna put it back here for when I need it.
Yes.
I love that.
You see, like you said, like you were like you can't claim it because you're not in like that same mental frame. But she does have a lot of like feminine specific stuff. But there's also just like some just straight up sad shit that like human experience, which is still very like, I think is cool because she still brings that. I don't know. It's still accessible to like a normal sad person. Not a normal sad person.
and
But
I
like,
think
everybody
sad girl,
is sad.
To everybody.
Sad girl has no gender.
Yeah,
I
it
think we've
really
all
does not,
all of
no.
us here have been sad girls, and
Yes.
I feel like what I'm hearing is like you're not in your sad girl era right now. And
I
I'm-
am like
that's great.
crawling out of my 15-year-old
I love-
sad
yeah.
girl thing.
That's
you know?
great. Like that's
So,
to be celebrated.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah,
Like Leonard
put it in your
Cohen's
back
sad
I'm
pocket.
girl.
fine. I'm done being Lana. I'm finally Katie.
Yeah. Katy
Fine.
Perry?
Yeah, very.
Whoa. Okay, so what about you
Perry,
two?
huh?
Skippable or not skippable?
I think that even if I maybe I have crawled out of the sad girl era even a while ago or recently, whatever, I will still be miserable and on the ground. And that is who I will be for the rest of my life, hopefully.
Wonderful.
So
You're gonna need.
I will always need Lana.
Mm.
And
Tombstone right there.
I think I've already said it. It's just like it's timeless and it's also of the moment in a way that we don't have with anyone else. And I truly do believe she's our last real American poet.
Damn.
Facts, dude.
Damn.
Facts.
Yeah. I'll leave
Yeah,
it there.
big snaps
So not
all around.
skippable.
Not skippable. Don, what about you?
I think like absolutely not skippable. I think I went into this like Adriana had showed me Lana records before. I knew some of the earlier stuff, but I think listening through, I feel like I went in with like a little bit of like, oh, I'm probably gonna think this is like style over substance, but like the songs, the songwriting, and the production, and the arrangement, and the performances all stand on their own merits, and sort of like combined with her having this vision for what she wants to do that is often like at odds or willfully cringe, makes it fucking rock. Like
Yes.
there's no, it's amazing because I feel like we can all list her like influences or like things that like remind me of like her music, but like her music is very singular because it's also like this weird insider outsider thing where like her dad was this like .com millionaire or whatever
We didn't even
who-
talk about that.
who got all this money late in life and like basically wanted to be like, okay, I want my daughter to be able to like chase her dreams, like ball out. So like he's managing a lot of her working, you know, these
Whoa.
like music conferences or like getting literally
He plays
doing
piano on a couple of tracks,
and they're gorgeous, and essentially speed dating with managers of this manager isn't fucking doing it, this label isn't doing it to get where she is. It's an amazing story. It's a weird,
it worked out, the
specific
American
thing.
dream, dude.
And then also outside that, the tracks bang. It's good shit.
Yeah.
I would never skip Lana. I'm happy to have done this.
That's so cool of her dad to do that. If you have get a champion, someone to give you millions of dollars and have you pursue your dream. That
he invested
That's great.
in domain names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you know what?
Dude, was he a fucking domain pirate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
He was
yeah.
like Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook.com.
I don't know.
Over
Maybe a
1,000
book of faces.
Over 1,000 domains he sold and
beautiful.
registered.
That
He
is
was
beautiful.
I don't remember what year it was, but he was voted one of the most influential web developers of a certain year. But also, you know what? Lana's made that money back and then some.
True.
Shout out Mr.
True.
Del Rey, dude.
Who's more successful?
And now
Gotta
Rob
take care
Grant
of
has
Pops.
his own record, so he got his own record out of the deal.
Lost at Sea.
Lost at Sea.
That's her dad.
That's her dad.
'cause I
Stream
saw
that, run it up.
I saw that single. I was like, who is
Buy
this
the
guy?
vinyl.
Roll call.
Oh, that's her
Dude,
dad.
he's crusty. He's old as shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
shit.
it's his single, not her single, right? It's
It's
like
his
him
whole-
featuring Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, so his whole album is piano, and then she sings on some songs.
That's so sick. Damn, not skippable. And maybe we'll eventually get around to her dad, and we'll cover him one day. Rob Grant. But
on an album. Might
yeah.
as well.
Wow. So thank you so much, Adriana, and thank you so much, Don, for coming on,
Yeah, thank
flying
you.
out here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We flew here just for this.
Just for this.
It was so worth
On
it.
our time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
The car's waiting outside.
Yeah, gotta
taking
get you back to the airport.
Thank you for the per diem.
dude, yeah, of course. Enjoy the $10. Damn.
Get in and out while you're out here.
Great pick, Adriana. Lana Del Rey, great pick. I would have not have done this
Yeah.
Yeah.
were we not forced to do, and now that we've gone through the entire thing, I'm so grateful. What a great record. Like, her entire discography is like sprawling, and it's like interesting because like you can get to like album 7 and just be like done, you know, but like at album 7 I was like, oh shit, like she's coming back, like it's good again. So fucking fantastic. Thank you so much. Anything you guys want to talk about before to our listeners before we go?
Where can they follow you guys?
Where can they find you guys?
I'm private. I'm just.
Private Citizen. They're just they're banned.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
check out
We're
their
band. Monogamy Band on Instagram. monogamy.bandcamp.com. Yeah.
Do all of
Yeah,
that
make sure you
dude,
follow
go
them.
check out the new music they posted up.
and buy the last 10 records.
Yeah,
available.
all of them. Buy them and send me one.
Yeah.
I'll buy one, guys.
Yeah. All right.
I'll
Well,
check it out.
to everybody out there, don't let the world skip you by.
Bye bye. Bye bye.